Hey guys, welcome back to another session of the Elder Scrolls RPG, where we're playing D&D 5th edition, but in the Elder Scrolls world. Let's see here. We have a couple things to go over today. We had our werewolf night last Saturday, which was really fun. We didn't have as many people as the previous nights, but we tried out some different rules, and it actually turned out really, really fun. Like we did this, we did a couple sessions where the moderator picked the decks, but didn't tell everybody else which cards were going in, and that actually made it a whole new game, which is pretty cool. Especially when you had things in there like the town drunk who can only speak in like sounds.
Should have had a daddy werewolf for Father's Day.
Well, we did have the alpha werewolf and the big bad wolf that we played with. That was fun. What else? So we are friends with the Time to Tabletop Twitch stream. Their time, the number 2, and then tabletop. Check them out. They just started a new game called New Trippers, which is an open legend RPG sci-fi game. And they are running the game Thursday at 6:30. They just started out. They're in session 1. Next game will be session 2, I believe.
Oh.
So check them out. Should be fun. I'm kind of curious how the open legend works.
Yeah, I've read up on it, and I read the book and whatnot, but I haven't actually seen it in action. So that'd be cool to see.
Yeah. Other than that, does anybody else have... How are you guys doing?
Woo!
I'm not dead.
You're not dead, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We have Kajir back.
He had the plague,
Um,
and almost drove me insane with it.
yeah.
I'm busy.
So everybody's, I think, frantically leveling up to level 4.
Yeah.
Have done.
But it's not just you. It's not just you.
You don't know me.
Because I think I said,
Cereal?
like, after we got off air last week, then...
Yeah, we leveled up, by the way.
Oh, yeah. So we need to know a couple people's hit points. Like
A
Chechenix.
lot.
Chechenix?
No,
Jackie and
alright.
Grant.
38.
38. Wow.
I know, I got a 6.
Magic.
Yeah.
Plus my 3 con.
Kajir,
And the Grant would be 18 then.
17 grand is 18.
45.
I'm still doing stuff.
Sorry.
And Zin,
Magic is 18. What? Zin, yes. Hell, 29.
29.
Did you get your 4th level HP already?
Let me stop the...
Said to roll the hit dice and add my constitution.
So we thought we were going to have an escape room today. They booked it at 7 o'clock, but they didn't show up. So that's why we started late. But they're not here, so we're just going to go. I'm not going to wait for them. We don't wait for no man. And
Or woman.
Air Donesis,
You probably have it written down on your sheet somewhere already. Or HP.
21.
Right.
Listening.
that's his old HP.
You didn't write anything
There we go.
down.
Come on, slackers, I'm all ready to
Cool, sir.
Figuring out hit points.
Yeah.
Do you need to know the wizard?
Yeah, how many? 1d6 per level?
go.
Yeah, 1d6.
Oh.
So if you
Yeah,
don't want to roll
no,
for it,
I
it'd probably be
don't.
4 plus your con.
Yeah, it'd be 4.
What'd you roll?
1. I get 2 extra hit points. I'm now a whopping 23.
Nice.
Hey, Grant, it's okay.
Nice.
I rolled a 1 also.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
But I get a +2 on my con.
Oh, so fast.
Oh man, you guys.
26.
3.
All right, so
I'm not rolling your dice anymore.
last time on Elder Scrolls, the group
It's the other one.
was hired more or less second-handly by Arendil, this strange Thalmor, to go and clear out the old Kvatch, or the ruins of Kvatch, after the city got destroyed by the Oblivion Crisis. So the party went and cleared out some bandits, and within the ruins they found a group of people sort of imprisoned by these bandits.
And save them because we're such good people.
Yeah, and he saved them, and it turns out that
Save them because we killed everybody else that was there.
turns out that they are denizens
There's lots of ways
and
to help
descendants of the people who used to run the city. So there was Darima and her son Hode, and Darima was the wife of, I want to say his name is Ornelius Goldwine, who was the Count Goldwine of Kvatch. So she is the surviving widow of the Count of Kvatch. And so now you have cleared out the bandit camp and said, now you're running the city.
I did too, but I put them on my Chromebook.
And that's where we left off. So we are still in Kvatch.
We took a nice long rest.
Took a nice long rest. And early in the morning, you wake up to the sound of people yelling back and forth at each other, not in like an argumentative way, but more in a ordering sort of way, and a lot of just a lot of stuff going on outside. Rocks being thrown, some walls being torn down. Just a lot of happenings in construction going on outside.
Great construction. Quick to start. Calm down.
Downstairs.
I'm just humbling myself. Sorry. I'm very tired.
I wake up. I'm preparing some tea for myself,
Absolutely.
as is per usual.
You were probably awake for all of the crashing and stuff that we're hearing.
Oh yeah, I was watching it while it was unfolding.
You probably woke up before everyone else.
Cracking up.
Actually, you woke up. The sun was just barely rising.
It's a little bit late for him.
There's a nice haze. It's very just dead quiet. Slight dew in the air, and right as you're waking up, Duma, the orc, he's out there and he's stretching and doing some kind of like Tai Chi maneuvers.
Yoga stuff.
Very, very slowly and precise and concentrating really hard on every single movement.
I approach him and I say, "Hello, that is some very strange ritual that you are doing there. What are you doing?"
You don't hear an immediate response. You pause and wait for him to say something, and you could hear his breathing just very slow and steady. And after about 30 seconds, he says, "We talk later."
Oh, well, all right, I'll leave you to your whatever it is then. I go back and make my tea and drink.
Okay. And after a while, he comes back and sits down. "Do you have more of this tea?"
I think I do. I do. Yes. Let me.
He puts out a cup on the table that seemed to come from his belt.
Okay. I prepare another cup of tea for him, and I hand it over to him.
He slowly pours in just a little bit at first, just to coat the bottom. He swirls it around and takes a nice big whiff, closes his eyes as he's doing it, and then pours in a little bit more. It's about half full, swirls it around a bit, and then pours in, fills the rest of his cup, and then sets it down and slides the pot back over to your side, and then sets the cut down.
There's not a lot of people your age who can take the time to enjoy a nice cup of tea.
I agree. Not many people are as patient as you and I.
Oh, absolutely. It comes with age, though.
Or wisdom.
Sure. Yes, that I suppose so too. So what brings you out here?
I follow Lady Darima.
Are you her servant?
Not
a
at
slave,
all.
are you? No? Oh.
She is kind to me. And it would be either this or living in an orc tribe. And the orc tribes are not my cup of tea.
I see what you did
And he
there.
says that with the straightest face, not a twitch of expression.
Come on.
That's awesome.
That's fantastic.
That's amazing.
So as the morning progresses, the more and more people come out. Torolf, the Nord male, comes out and grabs Duma without saying a word, just taps him on the shoulder, and Duma immediately gets up and they walk over and they start at the cathedral tower that toppled over, and they head towards that and they start hauling rocks around, throwing them around. At first, seemingly random, but you start seeing that they're separating bricks, either to usable or various sizes, and they have about 5 different stacks of different sized and shaped stones. And through this, everybody else is starting to slowly wake up from the sound of the rocks crashing. And Vondien walks up to you as you're finishing up your cup of tea, or cups of tea, and sits down and says, Daedra,
Vondien.
would you gather the people?
I can, yes, but I'm not sure if the...
Not the Kvatch camp, but your friends.
Oh, certainly.
We have much to do.
I'm not sure how the Northern lady will follow me, but I'll at least get our party leader to get her.
Well, who has the coin today?
That was a good question. We should flip it again. I might have it again, and I'd be able to boss her around something fierce.
I'm gonna kill him.
Who does have the coin? Do you have
I
it?
think it's
Vondien.
Oh, Vondien does?
Vondien
Yeah.
never gave it to anybody.
Are you sure?
You just told us which side it landed on.
Oh, okay.
Which was
Yeah, that's true.
Farrell's yellow.
So I head over and I rustle up the group. Hey, before you eat, Vondien has something important to discuss with us, so please come with me.
Finally getting answers, huh?
I hope so.
I doubt it. What she said.
So you come downstairs into wherever you were setting up. We'll say it's the ruined blacksmith, since it's sort of the only open, somewhat together house structure that's still standing. And Vondien's sitting at the chair, and you all walk up, and he says, "Please sit. I know I've been a bit vague in my intentions with everyone. So before we set off today for a very, very important thing that we must do today, I will try and answer any questions."
Why are we having these dreams?
Well, as I said before, this is not the first time that most of us have gone through these motions of what is going to transpire over these next few days or weeks. And the dreams are remnants, memories of those times.
So, just to get this clear, if we succeed this time in breaking whatever chain you guys have been living through, it would only seem to make sense that it's because of the new additions.
Well, there's new additions and there's newer additions. You
Next
see,
gives her a look.
you see, Arath, while you might not have been present when Farrell and Chechenix and Kajir were around, you definitely have done this before, and as well with Daedra.
Why don't I get dreams then?
Yes, where are my dreams?
I'm not too certain, but it must be because we haven't had a time where the two of you were present in about 6 or so iterations, as it were.
I'm just really bad at this. I mean,
Did we always have these dreams?
Well, believe me, I am a bit hazy myself, and I don't remember everything.
Did we always have these dreams? Like in all the other iterations?
More or less.
You're saying we are moving through time?
Oh, we're always moving through time, yes.
Adjacent parallel timelines.
It's more about going back and reliving the same time.
Reliving.
How much of it do you remember? Do you have dreams also, or is it more?
I have written down on special scrolls that allow me to remember. The scrolls don't.
And you didn't pass those out.
The scrolls don't always erase. themselves when time goes back. And yes, I do on occasion have these dreams, and that's when I write down what I remember on the scrolls.
This reliving time, the dreams that we've seen, are those certain for what's going to come to pass?
Not exactly. There is one event that does happen that seems to happen every single time.
Let me guess. Orcs and rain.
Yes. Yes.
The only thing I remember. Almost.
It's not pleasant.
Zin wishes to speak. 1, are you all mad? Because I have experienced none of this.
Well, when I said newer additions, you are brand new. You are the first time, this is the first time you have been present.
Joy.
I am unsure of your role this time around, but I do have a sense that you're here for another purpose. And I am anxious to see how that plays out this time around.
Highly unsettling. Second question. How are you informed as to my condition?
Well, the hood may fool some. And
There are a lot of dumb people here.
I have had my run-ins with the Dremora myself.
Really? That's a
I
shame.
survived. That's
But
quite a tale to tell.
But knowing so much. Ow. Especially if you've never...
I've ventured to many planes of oblivion in my lifetime.
You have an orb too?
Many.
An orb?
Never mind. Continue.
So I am unsure if this will be the last time that we have this iteration. It might be the last. I hope for the
That's as
last.
far as I know. Because I'm not going to remember most of it next time anyway.
But hopefully
So
this
happened.
let this put your mind quite at ease. Each time I have a little more information, and each time I'm a little more efficient with my actions.
How is that supposed to give me comfort when this is the only time I've appeared?
Well, I'm not sure what to say.
Like perhaps I am about to blink out of existence or something?
Or you're the wrench in the cog and breaks the whole thing.
Exactly.
Could be
I
just.
thought we were allies.
You could
No, it's a good
you
thing.
could be the secret weapon that
The
we
good
need.
wrench.
Each time we have new information, and each time we have a new person to help us out, get us a little step further and faster.
And each day a new leader. You got that coin?
I don't see why not.
Yeah!
He reaches
In the
in
midst of all these important
his pouch,
questions,
he pulls it out, and he flips it around, and it's flashing all these different colors and numbers.
This coin.
I don't remember. Hold on. That was my color. Oh
And you see a greenish tone with a number 3 on it,
no!
and it's a Rathalut.
Green.
Close enough.
It was almost me.
I do believe that it was a Rath's number.
Say hello to your new party leader.
Well,
We're all
hello,
doomed.
leader.
Haven't you done... Wait. Last time you were in charge.
I have never been.
Never ago. She was never.
No, you've led us on little mini adventures with limited information. I mean, it's better now, but...
Right. Well, Arath,
Limited information.
today I have a very important thing to prepare, but in the meantime, as I mentioned yesterday, there are some caves which lead to Ayleid ruins beneath Kvatch. It appears this time they're in Kvatch, which is strange, but I've tracked information and the ruins are now in the Kvatch. Inside these ruins is a very powerful stone. It is a great welkin stone that was used to power the Ayleid cities, and now we need it for a very important purpose, an insurance policy, if things don't go as well this time around.
What kind of crystal is this?
It's a welkin stone, a great welkin stone. It holds great Ayleid energy and power.
Now, remind me, it's been a while since I've studied up on Cyrodiilic lore. I'm far more used to the Dwemer as my ancient race. What did the Ayleid do?
Oh, the Ayleid were
Enslaved my
a
people, for one.
ancient race of people? We'll hold that thought.
Banana phone.
Whatever.
I How many of you guys remember that?
Me.
What's the banana phone?
Banana phone. Poor kid in the corner. Banana phone. Look what you started.
I'm proud of myself. I'll lose the coin flip, but I'll start the banana phone.
Okay. Right, where was I? I was lost in thought. The Ayleids. They're the ancient folk where the Imperials came from, essentially. Powerful, magical race.
Really?
Some of the ruins have some powerful artifacts in them.
Yes, they've been something of great interest and investigation to the Talvani for many and many years.
Dangerous.
And there
And
are
powerful.
some artifacts that could fetch quite a coin if
Wouldn't you want to use them
found.
yourself?
Well,
Or
then it's best we take a look.
or great power. Should we choose to keep it and research it for our own purposes?
To get money.
I'm just saying.
You know, money makes the world go round.
Now, this stone is very important,
technically
as I said, for our insurance policy. Each time the stone moves around, but this time I've tracked it to under Kvatch, and we need it just in case things go bad, and we can rewind.
What does... Oh, it's this crystal, the stone, that rewinds.
Yes, what has it been?
It's a part of the puzzle.
So this stone has been sending us back in time every time we've failed?
Not the stone itself. The stone will power the machine that will reset us back.
Reset you guys.
And perhaps you.
Device.
What was the occurrence that caused us to have to reset?
Well, after we get the
sure you
stone,
wanna hear the
I will
answer
show
to
you
that?
personally.
Well, I'd say we get started. Do you know where the entrance to this ruin is?
I do.
How can
If you go to the North Tower, there is a trapdoor that leads to the underworks of Kvatch. If you travel
underworks? As in, like,
siege tunnels.
that's something.
If you travel west about 500 paces, you'll see a stone that does not look like the other stones. You push that open and it will reveal a passage leading into the ruins.
Okay.
So we're going to the ruins under the ruins.
That's correct.
Awesome.
And while you're doing that, I will prepare the machine for the stone.
Very well. Let us be off then.
Alright.
I will meet you back here in due time.
To the tower, then.
The sooner the better.
One small
Lead the way, Jader.
Can I keep anything else of value that we find down there?
I don't see why not.
Cheer, cheer. Beg forgiveness, don't ask permission.
All I require is the stone. Everything else is up to you.
I will lead the way with my dark vision underground.
I think most of us have dark vision.
120 feet.
I think the only two are Chechenix and Erdenesis that don't have dark vision. Does Zin?
Yeah.
You have dark vision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I did. Do high elves?
High elves?
Alright,
I don't.
I don't know, usually elves do have dark vision.
Your
Not
vision's already
high
forward,
elves.
so
Like-
I don't think high elves
You already
do.
have forward vision,
I forget.
don't you?
No, I'm just hard of hearing.
Wow.
Arath is the one with the poor vision.
Yep.
Oh. Oh yeah, you need glasses.
Though she
No,
prefers
it's
no one
just-
knows it.
It's just up close.
We all know it.
You know?
Yes.
So by the time you leave the blacksmith little meeting with Vondien, and you turn around and you notice the once toppled over tower of the church is half excavated, and just the two Torolf and Duma, they're in a zone, in a routine, in a rhythm,
They've
and
been
they're just
quite
hauling
busy.
these things.
They move quickly.
So they've cleared a path to the northern end of the city.
Alright.
And you see ahead of you, right next to a pond, there is a tower standing, one of the only remaining towers, straight ahead.
Arath? Are you ready to lead the way?
Of course. Going to the tower.
Alright, so you can head towards the tower.
Excellent leadership.
The door is on the ground. Even the jamb, the part of the stone, is just outlined on the door. And in the tower, you see this hole in the side with stones missing. And inside is just a bunch of scrap wood and tattered linens just piled in.
All right. How about oh shucks. Anybody want to do an investigation check?
She says in character.
Investigating isn't really how I do things.
Well, surely somebody
Don't
might
worry.
have ruffled through the.
These old eyes are still sharp enough to look through.
Come on, they want to see your glasses.
I'll just take out my warhammer and start like.
Let me take a look
bashing the
here.
bubble aside.
Don't those glasses of yours help you looking at things around?
Kajir's doing better than you.
You start going up and looking, and Kajir goes in and just starts pounding stuff into smaller and smaller pieces of rubble.
That
What are we looking for? The trapdoor, right?
the entrance, yeah.
All right, I'll take a look around. Investigation.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm helping.
You always are.
24. Yeah, you look in and you duck out of the way with each swing Kajir does with his. And you see in one of the passes a larger piece of linen breezes up, and you see a corner of wood into the floor.
Stop. I think we found it.
Oh, mid-gold swing.
So you clear it up,
You found it.
and you do see
Excellent job.
a wooden trapdoor
Leader?
with a very rusty, corroded iron ring.
I.
How does it feel to be the
I'll
leader?
try to open it.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
Okay.
Oh.
That 1 plus 0.
You take
Wait. I can fix that.
No,
Don't waste it. It's just opening the door.
you go to grab the iron ring and you give it a good yank, and ting, pops off.
Oh, dang.
Now you have a rusty iron ring.
Yeah.
Da-na-na-na.
Raise my foot and I nudge her to the side.
You know, leader, I hear that delegating actually is quite effective.
We have a
You
door
were all looking at
opener.
me. I felt
He's very good at opening
self-conscious. I decided to try it, and obviously it was defective anyway.
You have a very large furry crowbar.
Does anybody just light it on fire or something?
Wait, Wrath?
Delegating
Could do
now.
that.
We have a very good door opener.
Yes?
So you go take a slam. Give me just roll damage, just straight damage.
The door's not going to dodge, right?
Wow.
That one.
2 ones.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
6 damage total.
You whack down, and your the warhammer bounces back and it's vibrating.
Wait. So is it...
Oh, could you actually break down larger
Firebolt.
barriers than that? Give
Is
it
it
another
locked?
try.
Yeah,
I firebolt because leader said fire it.
fire.
All right, roll damage.
I was going to say concentration, but it's just sitting there locked and cold.
Yeah.
I don't have my
So
misspells
I don't think
memorized.
I'm moving there.
Well, thaumaturgy, I think you can move like small.
Well, it says unlocked doors.
Unlocked doors, yeah. Go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well then, jeez.
I know. Well, I was just going to test it. The fireworks.
Yeah, and it's fire. 9.
9 damage.
9 damage.
So you hit it, and one of the planks caves in and cracks. Did you want to try thaumaturgy?
Thaumaturgy!
Thaumaturgy
Thaumaturgy.
braces open.
Victory for Zin! You...
Okay.
Very nice.
It's really dark down there.
Welcome,
You feel
leader.
Maybe you should.
you feel a breeze, a cold breeze, rush up through the
so
open
kind as to
trapdoor.
Put in the good word to
Does it
Vondien
smell
for me.
super stale?
And to the coin.
It's pretty musky
I'll talk to
down
the
there.
coin and see what I can do.
Thank you.
No
Talk
hint
to the
of
coin.
like dead musky, just plain musky.
Give me a perception.
So what does your pet nose smell?
That's true.
Smells 18.
18.
It smells 18
It
much.
smells 18.
You sound. You smell some like something dead down there, but not like rotting. Yeah.
So,
A long time ago, Dad. Nice.
I was thinking I might stealth and just slide right down there.
Okay.
Yeah?
What's that?
I'm gonna stealth and slide down.
You got it.
Yay.
Where's the leader gone?
18 plus 7.
Okay.
Yeah, 25.
Yeah, and there's a ladder that goes down. You step down. It's really moist in this cave, and very dark. There's a lot of moss and weird green growths of some sort.
No dark vision.
Okay.
The type of stuff that grows in a cave for a couple years if left unattended to.
Almost all.
It's very mildewy.
Yeah, it's a brick, very rough stonework, kind of brick-like, just enough to keep the place up, I guess. But yeah, it's very dark. You can see for quite a ways down, but then it just disappears into blackness
Well,
after
this is
a while.
It's like a tunnel.
Great
Yeah.
looking place we found.
Is it a tunnel going
I think
west?
she's the only one down.
It's a tunnel going west.
Excellent.
Chechenix can't see anything.
Alright,
Very dark.
I yell back up to
We're
them
still
and I go,
down
it
yet.
appears to be okay.
not yet?
It's
And you hear,
down.
okay.
Well, I'm going in.
Yeah, I'll go in.
Alright, everybody jumps down.
No, I'm climbing. I know better.
Oh, well,
I'm going on the ladder.
I look down and see how far down it is first.
it's like 8-9 feet down.
oh, that's not far.
I'll climb down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I will jump down. I'm still wearing that bracelet.
Oh,
I want to
sure.
know if it does anything. I
So-
wanna check to see if it still works.
So everybody climbs down, and Pharaoh just glides down.
Nice.
Oh, it still works.
Yeah.
Good to know.
So
experiment.
everybody except Chechenix and Erdenessus, you two have a hard time looking. You
Yeah.
can't really see 5 feet in front of you, but it's pitch black.
I
It
noticed.
looks great in here.
I noticed that they were struggling, and I'm going to cast light.
Oh,
Thank you, Zen.
warning! I told you last time, warning.
It's
Did I
dark
cast it last
and we can't see.
did.
There's your warning.
Zin doesn't remember. Zin doesn't care.
So yeah, it goes down quite a ways. You travel quite a ways, and give me perception checks for those who are
Okay.
perceiving.
Which one of you will not fail me today?
Can I use my passive?
You're actively looking for something.
12.
Would you?
Well, I got a 1.
12?
23.
23? Erdenessus?
Gives in.
20, not natural.
20.
23 gives in.
So, yeah, the two of you, Zin and Erdenessus, they're like, there's a green rock right there. You see that in this section of tunnel, the moss or whatever green growth isn't really growing on these types of rocks, but on one particular one, it's not moss, but it's the tone of the rock itself is a slight turquoise color, almost like it's a completely different stone type compared to the other ones.
That's our
Touch
query.
it.
I'm not touching.
I touch it.
Oh,
You touch it,
Uh-oh.
and it recedes in about 3 or 4 inches, and behind you, the stones topple down, and you could see this cave that has a completely different stone structure, very smooth, white, marbly
is it moist?
stones, large slabs.
Was it moist like the other tunnel?
What's that?
Is it moist like where we came from?
Actually, it's quite dry.
Yeah.
It's quite dry. And there's stairs going down.
Moist. Cool. I don't like that.
I got no problem with
Found
that.
our entrance.
It's Boogie the
It's in your word for
I,
Zen, so she
should I
likes it.
reroll for stuff? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Just to be safe.
Oh, do you need moist?
That's 20.
Nice.
So as you walk forward into the stone slabs, right when you step foot on that first slab, these torches light up, and they're this turquoise glow. And right when that happens, the 5 of you kind of flinch for a bit, and when you start looking back, you don't see a raft.
Oh.
What do you do without a party leader?
Yeah, you're freaking out by now.
Alright.
So we default to the previous party leader, right?
Alright, yell if you can hear me.
I send a message to her.
Okay.
I'm just yelling.
Well,
I don't want to break her.
oh, sure.
Don't you?
I don't want to break my dad.
Yeah, you're in the same place. You're right there. You look back and you could see them.
Yeah.
Can't.
Well, again, I'm not gonna break
You don't
Right.
know
break stuff.
Yeah, so what do you send him?
I pop a message and I go, I'm right in front of you guys. I'm just scouting forward a little way.
Ah,
So yeah, the stairs go down, and at the bottom of these stairs, it curves around to the south, and you see this. It looks iron, but it's a very elaborate design gate, and it's closed.
Okay, do I see any kind of mechanism?
Nope,
Just a closed iron gate?
it's a very thin iron gate. It's like a very thin slab of
okay.
iron with stars dotted around.
Might be over.
And then a large, looks like a stone object, hold out into it, and then bright rays coming out of it. And yeah, you go, and it opens up.
Do we hear the squeak?
You hear the,
Quickly, she's getting ahead of us. So,
Which is like
there
a
was
rush in like a normal pace.
Yeah.
Doing it at like a,
I'm coming.
moving his arms so it looks like he's running.
and the nest away!
He's leaning forward with his arms back.
yeah,
run.
the whole Naruto run.
Oh, go faster.
So this new path beyond the gate goes for a while, and then it hooks to the left, to the east.
Okay, I'm just gonna check for any more of those pressure plates and or anything else.
Those pressure plates.
Yeah,
The
like
next
the
one-
thing that turned on all the lights.
Yeah, the next
Oh,
one might not be
okay.
so benign.
Okay, and because I know it triggered
why
one.
not touch it?
So, because I'm so wonderfully stealth, I put on my glasses for my
Because nobody can see you.
nobody can see me. Next 20.
Wow,
That's two.
Two.
In a
Wow.
In a
You can
row
Jeez.
on things that I don't need them for.
So are you going all the way down the hallway and then turning? Or are you just in this hallway?
Well, I kind of want to go to the end of the hallway and look that way.
Yeah, so you go to the end of the hallway. There's nothing in the hallway. You just more torches that light up as you continue down. And you turn left, and it opens up into a large room. The room dips down a couple tiers, just a couple steps. And on each corner of the room, there are platforms with a lever on each platform.
Oh.
It's a map puzzle! And at the far end, there are two openings. And in between the openings is a wall with 4 torches that are unlit currently. And there is a opening that goes in towards a corridor, and then a big stone door that's closed.
Okay, I just yelled down the hall. I'm like, it appears to be safe. Everything's magical, and now there's a room with switches. Come on down here.
I come in, I
Alright.
see the elaborate layout. We're like, audience made it sound like it was going to be a lot more simple.
What are your mortal puzzles?
Well, and why would they put puzzles in the place that they lived? I don't understand that. At least, when you're in a glimmer ruin, all you have are machinations, their defense systems. It's very straightforward. These aliens don't make sense.
Maybe to keep people out.
Well, didn't Vondien describe them
start pulling
as
them up.
siege tunnels?
You start pulling levers. Alright, so there are 4. If you imagine, I'm going to do it on your side. So there's
Comes from all style.
there's a top left, a top right, a bottom left, and a bottom right. So we'll go A, B, C, and D.
A.
You pull A. So you pull A, and all of a sudden, the two torches light up. The one on the far left and the one on the far right. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
one of these.
1 and 4 light up.
That's
Yeah,
much
like all of them,
better. Could you thank you? would that help?
I go over to the other two torches and try to. I cast a firebolt to try to light them.
Which one do you do?
The third one that is unlit.
Give me a roll to hit.
Alright. That would be
You're standing right in front of it, so come on.
6.
A 6?
7, sorry.
7, oh. That changes nothing. You go to throw it, and it hits right above it.
Ah, darn. Forget the levers.
I pull B.
You pull
Help
B.
me try to light them from here.
We know the levers.
So
What's
the
going on?
fourth torch goes out, and the second torch ignites.
Oh,
So now you have torch 1 and 2 lit.
I'm too old to deal with this
keeping track
puzzle
over here.
bullshit. Let's just
What's
light
that?
the torches and be on the way.
I'm track over here.
Oh, yeah.
Torches.
I even made a little flash thing just to help me keep track.
Nice.
Okay, what does C do?
You want to flip C? Yep. So you run over to the corner, and the first torch goes out, and the third torch lights.
Okay, I turn off A, and that should do us.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
All 4 torches are lit, and you hear a and the sound of mechanical mechanisms and stones grinding from the 2 corridors that are on either side of the torch.
As soon as for the last one, does the fourth one do? I just pull the fourth one.
You pull the fourth one.
Yeah, we're done with this now.
1, 2, and 3 go out. 4 is still lit, and you hear.
Thanks, Kajir. Do it again.
And I flip it back.
The fourth one,
Yeah.
and you hear.
Okay. I'm satisfied. Are you satisfied?
See what happens when you ask questions.
That's curious.
Good job, Rossi. This is why you're my niece.
Stop buttering at the party leader. It will not help your chances.
That's why she won the coin flip.
I know, there was a reason. Fate saw that I needed to be the leader today.
You will not seduce the coin that way.
Is there a way that we can seduce the boys?
I seduce the coin all the time.
Traditional means, that's for sure.
And long.
Alrighty, so where does this new area lead to?
So the 2 corridors eventually meet up, and they go down to another path. And at the end of this corridor, it opens up a little bit. There are 2 pillars and 3 entryways, and then those entryways are now opened. But in this little area, those 2 torches are lit, and then on the wall behind, on either side of this hallway opening, there's 2 more torches. So all 4 of those torches are lit. Past the 3 openings, there's another big room, and there are 2 alcoves on either side, north and west. And in the center of this room is a figure, an armored figure. It looks like a set of golden armor with a big golden axe.
I am taking that big golden.
Well, hang on. The suit of armor is currently hunched down. It's still kind of standing, but it's just hunched down, and it's holding this axe. There are spikes, long spires of spikes coming off of the shoulders and off the helmet. 2 horns. 2 long horns, and then 1 smaller horn in the center. It's very heavy plate, golden armor, very incredibly shiny, which is strange that it looks to have been sitting here for who knows how long.
Wonderful.
Does it, are there any glowing bits to it?
Nothing's glowing per se, except from the light being reflected off. Elsewhere, in the 2 alcoves on the north and south, there are these metallic pedestals. And on the top of these pedestals are these tall, about 1.5 foot long, thin crystal. They look ruby-ish, and they are glowing.
I cast Detect Magic.
You cast Detect Magic.
Yes.
Thank you.
Do you want me to roll it?
3.
Okay.
Oh, so close. Yeah. So do I notice anything magical in the area?
The armor and the axe are glowing, and also the 2 crystals.
Okay. Be careful, my friends. That armor is no ordinary gold and amazing armor.
Did you hear?
There's magical energy
So,
flowing around it.
As you're saying this, how close are you to...
We're still in the doorway.
Oh, you're still in the doorway. Okay. Okay.
And also, those crystals seem to share similar properties. Can I tell if they do share
They're
similar properties? Of
different.
Different. Okay.
Different type of glow.
Okay.
Wrap, like, she's, in front of everybody, kind of. So she just kind of pulls a little monocle out of her and peers through it, and I want to do an investigation.
Slightly?
That's it.
Give me a sleight of hand check first.
Okay.
I want to investigate one of the crystals.
14.
14? Okay. I don't think that beats anybody's passive, or does it?
14.
It's my passive.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, beats my
don't
passive.
notice.
My passive is 12. I see.
It's your perception
10 plus your perception.
plus 10, yeah.
And any proficiency you have.
14.
Oh. So you see...
I see Monica.
You see her pick something out and put it up to her face. You don't know what... Why would someone... What would you... you don't get
It's
it.
the
You don't,
marking of the party leader, as far as
so you get up close to the...
Oh, I'm looking to see if there are, again... I don't trust this new magical place. Any kind of pressure plates,
Sure.
anything. So mostly my eyes are geared down. For that one,
Use up all the funnies,
it
man.
is so safe. I'm 100% positive.
So you're looking around down at the floor, and you're studiously looking down, and all of a sudden you bump into the armor, and you hear cling, cling, and it topples over.
Oh.
And you sit there in shock for a second, waiting for something to happen.
I will pick up the great axe.
Well,
axe then.
as you walk up towards the axe, the armor and starts standing up. Just as it's standing up, its angry face that's into the metal, the mask that it's wearing. It's just staring at you the whole time, and it reaches down and picks up the axe.
No pressure plates.
Hang on one second. I'm just going to cancel that.
There are absolutely no pressure plates.
And that's where we roll initiative.
Hey!
Kajir, looks like you have to work for your prize.
I was making sure it was safe for you all.
Okay, are any of these dice going to roll well for me today?
Hey, it's better that you roll bad on your
There's
initiative
my
than
roll.
anything else.
Wow, I roll better than you.
And not even with the red one.
That's true. You know, you have these nice gold ones. I feel like the black one will be like Ashland.
Oh, jeez.
No.
You just suck at rolling. That's really your fault.
You suck at rolling.
I so wanted to be a one.
I do not. Oh, you know what? It's because I'm sitting next to him. And he's bad at rolling, yeah.
Okay. Kajir.
22.
22.
Jeez.
Chechenix.
9.
Arath.
10.
Zin.
10, but I'm pretty sure I go after her.
Yeah.
Very certain.
I think you have a 20 dex now, don't you?
I sure do.
Erdonesis.
13.
13. And Feral.
7.
7. Alright, Kajir.
We are exceedingly good at this game.
Attack!
Run up.
Weapon master!
You run up and attack the suit of armor.
Yep, but it's because I noticed it's a suit of armor. I'm going to stick with my warhammer instead of the nice glass great sword.
Go for it.
Oh.
No!
Use the clap sword. Use the clap.
Use
And
the
then wait, what'd you get?
13 on a 9.
14?
14 does not hit. It's a suit of armor. It's a suit of plate armor.
Yep.
You run up with your hammer, and you misjudge the distance, and you just graze the chest, and it doesn't seem to flinch from that. Right, and it responds, and it takes out its axe, and it makes it flinch. He kind of whacks it in the air a little bit, and it glows with this bright turquoise energy.
Whoa!
And it hits you at advantage.
So cool!
Is 15 enough?
Right on the number.
Okay. 2d6. So, 9 points of slashing damage and 2 points of thunder.
Ow.
Alright, next up, Erdonessus.
I turn to it and I cast Hold Person on it.
Cast Hold Person.
Oh.
Alright, so it needs to make a...
Wisdom check.
I should just have this out.
Really
Yeah, I had a
bad.
second plan if we did that.
You don't have a
Hey,
good person.
yes, I
Oh, you
do.
do have a good person. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I got a plan B because I
Okay.
figured
Person
you could
is
do
any-
something like that.
Sure thing.
Humanoid.
It's like a battle of the manliness.
We don't know.
See who comes first.
Maybe it's got a human soul inside the armor. Would still work.
So it needs the wisdom save what?
You found the rest of the wither?
Wisdom save what?
That's right.
Huh?
What is the wisdom?
That's what I was asking.
The wisdom.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, does he roll against his or mine?
You should put it on.
Against your spell save DC.
Spell save DC is
Oh, yeah, I'll admit
12.
that's my
Why
choice.
is only the 9?
Well, no, it should be higher,
Yeah.
actually. Because I've just raised my wisdom. Wait, did he get?
So you cast Hold Person, and these pinkish wispy bits come out, and as they get closer and closer to the golden armor golem thing, they grow and thicken, and they quicken even, and they wrap around the suit of armor and clasp, and it. You hear this echo within itself.
Inside of itself?
Inside of
like
itself.
it's hollow?
Huh?
Like it's hollow and it's
Yeah.
like echo. Oh, dang. Alright, move out of there! I've got it!
Alright, up next is, we said Arathaloon.
Hey!
Yes.
Okay.
It's your boy.
I'm going to.
It's your boy!
It's your
boy, your brat.
You do.
Yes. 18 plus.
Oh, wild magic.
Yeah, that hits.
8.
That
Yeah.
hits.
No wild.
Yogi. And I get to roll for my sneak attack because it's flanked. Oh, this is okay. Yeah.
You get sneak attack.
18.
18 points.
Yeah.
Nice.
Then, do I have to? Yeah, I'll disengage and then run back like 10 feet.
Sure. Okay. Zin.
Alright, how far? Okay, so we got the suit of armor, and then we have the 2 pillars with like potentially rubies on top, and and you were like, yeah, rubies are magic, right?
Yeah.
Is it
Alright,
magic?
cool. How far away am I from the rubies?
You are about, I'd say 50 feet.
Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna attack one of the rubies.
Oh, never mind. I'll look it up.
Are you with how?
Well, that's what I'm trying to decide.
Okay.
Can I sacred flame them? Just have the flame descend and damage it?
You could try.
Well,
can
can the ruby
always
make
try.
a dexterity saving throw?
No.
So automatically fails.
I guess I hit it.
Gotcha.
Alright. So I'm gonna pick, I guess if I'm facing, I'll do ruby on the right.
Okay.
We'll do sacred flame descend upon the ruby. We're gonna try to damage it because Zin's got it in her head that they're linked.
Sure.
Let's do. It's only 4 radiant damage.
Okay, so as the sacred flame descends down into the crystal, it instead of hitting it, it seems to funnel inside.
Uh-oh.
Damage.
funnel inside.
Yeah, I think I know.
That means
Do we all see
it's worth a
that?
pretty penny.
Does
If you're
Farrell
looking.
know what these are?
Yeah, I saw a beam of light come down. I guess I
You
turned my
might.
head.
Oops.
Maybe.
Okay, next is
Sorry.
Chechenix.
Go for it.
Alright, so... Oh, by the way, still wearing Dwither.
If she needs that first.
Still wearing Dwither.
Yeah.
You got
I
it.
don't know if that...
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm sure you put it on.
Trying to do
When I got up, then,
Yeah.
Does I'm
Advanced.
curious about that. Does that add to her AC at all?
I doubt it's a mask.
To her AC, no.
Ruby can't dodge. So
Well, it's like a full.
It's a helmet mask. That's my body's still squishy.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Ooh, Chechenix! Or Nix! This place is great!
This place is great.
I'll have to talk to you about that later, Dwither.
I love the places you take me to.
Give me a moment,
What's
please.
that over there?
Okay. So in between that, she starts cursing this... I don't even have to roll for it, that's right. Cursing this suit of armor. And I choose Dex.
Dex?
Even
Oh,
that
Hex? Are you hexing?
Hexen's Dex.
Hex the Dex.
Hex the Dex.
And
Okay,
then Eldritch Blast, of course.
got it.
Oh my gosh, yeah, huh?
You have an advantage.
Oh. 24 to hit,
24 hits.
which is only 1d10 force damage.
But you get to actual covers Mars
I do. So
plus X damage.
15 plus...
I think our AC.
So 19? 19 damage.
19 damage.
And pushed back 10 feet, if it can be.
It gets pushed back and...
Oh, right, it's held.
I'll say it's being held.
Yeah, it's held.
What's that?
It's held, isn't it?
It's held, yeah. So, right. So it doesn't get pushed
lock
back.
it in. Hang on.
Also, just a quick question on... Do I get to choose whether or not I push someone back? I have
It's
repelling
just
blast.
paralyzed.
I just...
Does it...
It
Oh,
doesn't-
okay, it's not...
It doesn't fix them into space. It's just paralyzes them. Keeps them
Oh, okay,
moving.
so I rolled a Dex save to see if it topples over, and it just slides.
Even at disadvantage?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Hey.
Yeah.
Good roll.
Yeah. No, but just in general, against people...
It probably says you may push back. You
Well,
get-
just... Yeah, I'll double check it. I didn't know. Okay.
right, so that's... You done?
Yeah.
Okay. Farrell.
Okay. So I'm going to go over to the other crystal because I was going to be heading over there anyway.
The one on the bottom?
The
The
one
south?
that Nick, or the one that Zoom didn't go to.
Yeah.
The left one?
And I'm just gonna, I guess, do an investigation or history, see if I know this from any research at the college.
Okay, go for it. History.
Sometimes you don't hold his armor.
Yeah, sometimes you don't want it. My ultimate dream, though, is to push someone up a cliff.
23.
I love
23.
playing that video game.
So you look, and as you're walking up, you think, that looks like a Welkin stone, which is a stone that
The
the Ayleids use as sort of batteries for magical energy. But as you get closer, it looks different. It has a different tone to it. You usually remember them being... you're reading that they were more of like a turquoise color. This is like a ruby, like a glowing bright red. And it's also a little thinner and taller.
Would it look like the thing that I saw in my dreams?
Similar, but the one that you saw in your dream was much bigger.
But I had no reference point, so I don't know exactly how big
Right.
that was.
Oh, right.
So he's going to try to take it. I mean, I probably can't this turn because I used
Right.
an action, but
Right.
that's what he's going to attempt to do.
Okay.
Now
When he
it's
gets the
in,
chance.
use him to it.
You're on the other one.
Yeah, which Zen's gonna try to take.
Wait. So, real quick, you're in the one on the left or the right? Okay, you're in the south one. You're in the north one.
Okay. I'm on the north.
Sweet release.
Yeah, it's actually more
Okay.
Hold your action.
So as you walk up,
Hold your action.
the thing starts glowing, and it shoots out something at you.
Yay!
Exactly what I thought.
Watch you get hit first.
That's fine.
I'm assuming a 17 hits you.
Yes.
Zap.
Is it fire related?
It is not.
Yeah, you're going great.
9 points of lightning damage.
Nice.
And the other one...
Damage, you hear that?
Oh, sweet.
Go get it.
I'm gonna go give it a hug.
And the other one shoots out this lightning bolt at you.
I didn't approach
And it... it darts right next to your head.
Ooh, dang.
The student has learned a valuable lesson.
Alright, Tajir.
Well, it's being held. Can I attempt to disarm the weapon from it?
You want to try and grab it?
Yeah.
Yeah, grapple. Give me a grapple, so that's, I think, an unarmed attack
I hope you do.
at advantage.
Come on.
Advantage.
Good. Right from its cold, dead hands.
19?
19. Let's see if he...
That was me rolling low, too.
But you had advantage.
So you go to grab it and yank it out, and now you have it. But
Oh, nice.
as you grab it and it's in your hand, you look over and the shiny gold color starts tarnishing and decomposing in your hand. And its heavy weight starts feeling lighter.
Oh, there it goes.
And and that's
Is there a detect magic still up?
It should be, yeah, why?
and as you're grabbing it with that roll of 19, and it starts crumbling, and it snaps off.
Do I see the magic draining from it?
Yeah,
Like it's no longer.
and you see the glow fade and into nothing.
Oh.
Well, at least it doesn't have a weapon now.
Yeah, that's true.
But neither do you.
All right,
Down a weapon.
Sure.
it's going to try and break free, and it just makes another will save, right?
Yeah, another wisdom save.
And it breaks free.
out.
Can I use one of my things for that? What's the spell save DC for that?
12, you said? Or 14? What's your spell save DC, Grant?
13.
13.
So just barely.
Because I don't get to know what you rolled, right? I just get to decide to try to use one of my things.
Correct.
Yeah, I wish it was
I'm gonna make it
should
a
be
9.
higher, honestly, for a wizard.
What's up?
I'm gonna make it a 9.
Make it a 9?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it starts to break free, but then something prevents it from doing so. Right, okay. So
That's not a bad
that's his turn.
Yeah, seriously.
Erdonessus.
Hey, seeing how it's working. Is anybody within 5 feet of
Kajir is.
Kajir? Okay.
Arath is.
Aratha, she
Oh, yeah,
disengaged.
push back.
Yeah.
No, she disengaged.
But it also got pushed back.
Yeah.
But yes,
Right.
15 feet away.
Right.
Here's the only one there.
Yes.
Then 5 feet. Oh wait, wrong one. I was looking at the wrong one. I wanted shatter.
It's not friendly fire, it's splash damage. It's no shatter.
Yes, which means I'm gonna where's it? Hang on. Here it is. Shatter, second level spell. 10-foot radius. So I'm gonna place the central location so that the armor is on the edge of it and he's out of harm's way.
Yep.
So I cast Shatter on him, and the creature has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. Against your...
Against my spell DC?
Yeah.
Or against the 13, I guess.
Made it.
Made it? Ah, okay.
Half damage.
Yeah, half damage. So it takes 3d8, half damage.
What does it say?
Oh, because actually it's,
What does it say?
it's made of metal, has disadvantage.
Right.
That's why I cast it.
Roll the same thing.
Okay. At least it takes... Ooh, damn. That would have been a lot of damage. 17 half, so it takes 8 damage.
8 damage. So, you cast this rumble behind it, and you could see this wave of sound pierce through the armor, and the armor starts cracking, and
Ooh.
it just falls to the ground.
Oh, nice! Just enough.
It honestly sound like the
That was easier than I thought it would be.
wrap.
Easy.
Okay, dope. Shattered is.
No wild magic.
So, I shoot forward, and I run at it, and I want to get in one of the little crevices. It's armor.
Okay.
Yeah. We're killing it still, right? Yeah?
It's dead.
Let's say it's already dead.
Are we still in initiative?
That's just
Dead, Jim.
Oh, okay.
On initiative.
Things are shooting.
No, we're not.
There we are.
Are?
Things are shooting at us.
Oh, okay.
Zappy gun, Mr. Zappy. So
I will.
So what's the zapping?
The walk-in stove that we're next to.
In the alcoves, there's crystals to the north and south.
Oh, shucks. Okay, so I'm going to... Probably wouldn't like to be grabbed, huh?
Would you?
Yeah. It's a rat. Come on.
She's used to it, and I still don't think she would like it, though.
Depends.
Oh, why? Keep going.
Is it cradled in something? Is it...
Yeah, it's cradled in a like a metallic clasp.
Okay, dokie. I'm going to hit it.
With a
See if I
dagger?
can knock it out of its... Yeah.
Sure.
One.
Yeah, which one? The north one or the south one?
Do the south one. I got this one.
Which one am I closer to?
I got the same.
I don't know which way you ran away from. They're both, I will say, equal.
Okay. North.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, she's taking yours.
I know. She's going to
So
break the one that I was going to try to grab.
9 plus 8
You were going to try to break yours too.
is 17.
17, that hits.
Okay. So that will be a 1d6 plus 1. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11?
Yeah.
So you go to slash with your dagger. What were we calling it?
The shadow fade.
Shadow fade?
Yeah.
Go to hit with the shadow fade, and as soon as the blade touches, the magical energy glow turns off. And it's, without the glow, it's this really deep, dark crimson color. And it shatters right through, your dagger shatters right through the crystal, and it just, the rest of the shards just collapse, scattered on the floor.
What?
Which broke, the crystal or the knife?
The crystal.
Okay.
Oh,
Not the knife. No, your knife is, your dagger's fine.
oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's good.
And
That would be
Really, Raph?
at them. Yeah, I go.
I would laugh too.
Maybe we can grab the second one. It seemed
on
to
Yeah.
fall out.
All right, Zin, you're
Grab
up.
it.
You said I'm like 50 feet from it.
Yeah.
I can't get to it. Sorry. So, the best I can do.
Your leader told you to try to go get it.
I'm gonna try when I get there. So the best I can do is move
30 feet.
full and then just hold. So
Because I
Alright.
have
So you
something
just
that's not
run?
going to work.
I go as far as I can. I
Okay.
can't get there this one round, so I guess I'll just hold an action after
Okay.
Or you could
Well,
double
you can
move
sprint.
and then.
Yeah?
You could double move and get right up next to it.
Yeah, but will I then be able to grab it?
Until you, on your next turn.
Also, I can just stand like point blank and get down. No, not doing that. At least
Right.
have some distance.
Chechenix.
The range of attack has disadvantage if you're within 5 feet. So I don't want to Eldritch
Within
Blast
0
this
feet.
thing. I don't have anything that's not violent.
You can do whatever you want.
I don't have any.
Mage hand?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Yes.
You push
It's not going to work. I'm going to do
Oh
it
my
anyway.
gosh, I have mage hand.
That's what I'm thinking.
You know?
We'll get distracted.
With all our mage hands together, we can lift it.
It's gonna absorb your mage hand.
Hold the turn.
Hold your turn.
Yeah.
But if
Hold
you
my action.
can distract
Pharaoh.
it, I don't
Okay,
mind.
so how far away is it from me? I'm in the north one. It's at the south. How far away is that?
Right. Okay. Right. So the south one's no, the north one's broken, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. The north one's broken. So if you were close to the north one,
Yeah. I was-
it's about 45, 50 feet.
perfect. I'm going to go 30 feet towards it,
Okay.
and then mage hand to try to pick it up,
Okay.
because I can reach another 30 feet.
So you reach out with your third hand.
Like, I got this.
And you go to grab it, and you feel a good grip on it, and you try and pull it up, but you feel that the clasp it's sitting in is dug in quite a bit. And it's holding it
Well, I got it,
sturdy.
but I can't take it yet. Can somebody, like, break the thing holding it?
I can!
Not the crystal, though.
I can!
Be careful.
No worries. What's that turn?
Okay, sorry.
My turn.
The crystal starts glowing and shoots out towards you.
Uh-huh. Mage hand concentration.
I don't
remember.
I think it is.
Well, if you're holding it, then yes.
That's true.
Nope, just one duration.
16
That hits you. Idiots.
for 6 points of lightning.
Oh.
And Grant's like, hit me, I want you.
Hit me! Alright, Kajir, don't die.
Yeah, no
Try
dying.
not to.
Constitution's hit.
Great sickness.
He failed it.
Your turn.
I don't want to get zapped.
WWKG. KJ.
So the thing that's holding the crystal, what is it made of? Metal?
Like iron.
Iron? I still can't arrow it out. Well, break it with an arrow anyways.
Can somebody melt this thing?
I'm going to sit back and watch people get zapped.
Okay.
These should
Erdonessus.
totally be their shields.
I don't suppose mold earth counts on something like copper.
I
Does it?
believe it's
metal?
stone and dirt.
Yeah.
What is it sitting? What's the holder sitting in? What's the holder sitting in? So there's the crystal's in a holder, and the holder is stuck into...
It's like a like a tiki torch. It's like a metallic tiki torch.
Okay, but what's that? That's in the ground, right?
Yeah,
What's the ground made of?
stone.
You wanted to do
it's
something
a-
with stone.
Well, it's a tiki torch, so it wouldn't help me undo the clasps on there. Almost.
You have a staff of lightning throwing at random intervals.
Pretty much.
At range of holder.
That would be so perfect for him, too.
It's at range of holder.
I don't know what to do!
It hits you, who cares?
Like you ever see? Have you watched that video of the dog that grabs the Roman candle or whatever?
Oh, yes! That would be exactly what I would have. Let's see. I think I'm just going to go over to it and see if I can use, see if I can pry it from the little metal clasp.
Okay. Give me a dexterity check, and you do it with like a dagger.
I don't think I have a dagger on me.
I can't
a
give
short
you
sword?
my dagger, can I?
Can I pull his dagger from his sheath?
Why are you close enough to do any of this?
I'd say to get up and to be able to do it, you wouldn't be able to go over and grab his dagger from his sheath, and then. But you could use it. You could use your short sword.
Oh, okay. I'll try that and meet open.
So give me
Dexterity?
a dexterity.
All right.
Nat 20! So you, without touching it with your other hand.
I don't want to touch it. I want it to zap me.
Okay. So you go to reach
Don't
for
give
it,
DM ideas.
and you take 2 points of lightning damage.
Oh, wait. And then it...
So I believe
it's what's it called?
Half.
It's 5 points of that to magic points divided by 2. So I get 1 magic point back.
You get 1 magic point back.
Nice.
And then you take the other as lightning damage.
Huh?
Like half of it goes towards magic points, but the other half you take.
It just says straight up convert 5 points of magic damage.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. It's like
So
the first
I just
5.
absorb it.
Yeah. So you go to grab it, and you're like, "Whoa, yes!" And you take the other bit, and you manage to get 3 clasps out, the 3 clasps, and it's free. And now you have this.
It's in the mage hand that floats like above him as soon as he unlocks it.
Well, he's grabbing onto it, and you're sort of fighting. You're sort of fighting the mage hand. You feel this vibrating energy pulsing in your hand. This crystal.
Cool.
Is it still active?
I think so, but don't worry. I have the proper protection against this.
Alright.
We're still...
I feel 30 years younger!
Wait, we're still... Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It's still a threat.
Don't worry, guys. I think it's friendly.
How about you wrap it in your cloak?
As you're getting electrocuted by it.
I just
This is when I wish I could go see popcorn.
So I'm going to grab one of the daggers from my belt,
One of them. Okay.
and I'm going to toss it at that gemstone that he's holding in his hand.
All right. Go for it.
No, don't.
Can I make a
Don't
con
hit
check?
me. You better not hit me. Okay.
Okay, so 8, and this is just a standard dagger. This isn't my pretty one. 8,
Don't destroy it.
So will it go through the mage hand?
15.
I'd say that hits.
Wait, where are you trying to destroy it, though?
So
Because it's a threat still.
because he's like within 5 feet, do I get to roll all of my damage die? Or just one?
It's sneak attack, yes.
Wow.
20.
Oh my god.
20.
Yeah.
Wow. With the normal dagger.
With a normal
So,
dagger.
Erdonestus, you pull it free and you're wiggling back and forth from this invisible hand, and you see this dagger fly out of nowhere and pierce straight through the crystal, and it shatters in these dark crimson shards.
No, party leader made an executive decision. Those things were dangerous.
And now we're out of initiative.
Alright, cool.
So I go grab my.
Also, the suit of armor, as it cracked and fell to the ground, it started tarnishing the way the axe did.
Sorry.
Could have been shiny.
So the other near the end of this large room, it cuts to the left down another corridor.
Okay.
Can I examine the pieces? I don't detect any more magic from them at all?
No, it's right now. It's just a bunch of thin, corroded shards of some kind of metal.
Does it look like something value?
Not really. Like if you imagine a piece of metal left out in nature's elements for years,
Okay.
it just immediately went from golden and thick and sturdy to thin and brittle in a matter of seconds.
No, I mean the crystals.
Oh, the crystals.
Yeah.
They're just small, tiny, dark shards of innate crystals.
Dark crystals.
Inner crystals. Dark crystals, yeah.
Heyo.
What So then it's just another corridor?
Another corridor.
I go. Alright. Let's continue forging forward.
Yes! I want to find more of these crystals!
Maybe find some
Yeah, and
shiny
she's going to
stuff
destroy
in the
them.
Yes! To do that!
I didn't know that. Maybe next
do
time
that.
we'll get some.
And as you head into the hallway, the torches on either side light up all the way down the corridor.
I have a presence, you know?
These turquoise flames. And at the end of this hallway, it goes down for quite a ways, about 100, 150 feet, and it cuts to the left, and then that hallway cuts to the left and opens up into another large room. And in this room, you see a very large bundle of, there is a kid on that roof.
Oh.
Go kid.
Can't see.
And he just threw a bunch of money.
I'll take it!
Oh, let's go get the money.
There was somebody else there.
There's someone else there.
Oh.
I mean, is he like robbing the roof or something?
We're seeing a bank heist right now.
So that's where we store all our money.
Yeah.
Where was I? Right. So another bundle
There he
of.
goes.
There's an actual walkway
Yeah.
up there, but
That's fenced off.
yeah.
Ah, he's Assassin's Creeding it up there.
There is. Do you have Misha's number?
I know.
I
do.
Yeah. So there's another pile of armor, except it's a larger pile of armor.
Is it shiny?
It's just as shiny as the last, and it's holding. Remember that axe? He's holding 2 axes.
Oh!
And on either side, flanking his left and right, are 2 metallic tiki torch-like objects with 2 pulsating red crystals.
Round 2.
So are we going to try to get these or just destroy them?
Perhaps don't rush in this time. The same thing will happen. You won't get your item.
Let's not trigger the traps this time, please.
It's only assassins that get that crit bonus.
Sorry?
It's only assassins that get the crit bonus, right?
Crit bonus.
If they attack, first, if they start initiative.
You get sneak attack if you attack before them.
Yeah, sneak
But
attack.
the crit is an assassin.
Yeah, okay. I nearly got excited.
Do we see any more doors in this room?
Elsewhere in this room, to the west, it opens up, or there's a opening into another room, and you can't quite see into that room just yet from where you are.
Okay. Wrath, if you can we ignore this pile of armor this time? Unless I do want to go after the crystals, I think we should not trigger this ancient trap again.
Do you see an alternate path?
Yes, there's a door right over there.
Well, we can try to go around.
So this room is about 50 feet wide and 100 feet deep, and right in the center is the armor and the two crystals. The crystals are about 10 feet on either side of the suit of armor, and then the opening to the west is halfway into this room.
Well, we can definitely try. I'd say if we skirt the edges as tight as possible, we might be able to avoid that. And so...
Oh, we just don't have to touch it, that's all. Don't worry.
Make sure, party leader, make sure the rest of the party's on board with this plan.
Is the rest of the party on board with skirting the edges and not having to...
I don't get a crystal.
Those crystals are aggressive. I don't know.
I want to find somewhere to try to get off.
Aggressive crystals.
No.
If you find a way to shut them off, then by all means take all of the crystals. But until then, I think we should avoid them.
I'll do some thinking
Okay.
as I go with you guys.
Alright.
Hi,
The
Nick.
edges. Okay.
Can you see where we are? Do you know where I am?
I can see you a bunch of glowy stuff.
Really? Do you have any knowledge of these things?
Glowy things? I've seen a lot of glowy things.
This place in particular, or these glowy things? Anything other than the fact that they're glowing?
I don't think I've ever seen these types of glowy things before. They look really neat.
They're also, as my party leader has mentioned, aggressive. Do you know if we can turn that off?
Turn off a glowy thing?
Yes.
Like, not make it glowy anymore?
Yes.
I don't know.
Alright. Well,
Well, whatever you guys did not too long ago, you managed to turn them off.
we're trying to avoid that situation, actually.
You're trying to avoid turning them off, but I thought you said you wanted to turn them off.
We'd like to turn them off.
I'm
but-
confused.
Yes. We'd like to turn them off, but keep them intact.
My head hurts.
Alright.
He doesn't even have one.
Well, if you do think of anything or notice something that you understand, please tell me.
Okay.
Alright. So, let's all skirt the edges?
Yeah, let's try anyway.
Do we make it around the edges of the room?
Which edge are you doing? The western edge or the eastern edge?
Are they both the same? Or is there...
Distance-wise? Yeah, the western edge is where the opening is.
Yeah.
Then the western.
Okay. What's the
Order.
delete? So you get up close to the corner where it curves in, and the one closest to you, the one that's on the western part of the armor, shoots out at you
Oh no!
and misses.
Oh jeez!
The other one shoots at the armor. This lightning,
Oh shit!
and the armor shifts and twitches and vibrates and raises up. And when it was just a pile of armor hunched over, it was about 7 feet tall, but it
Wow.
raises up,
Oh jeez!
and it's about 9 feet tall.
Oh jeez!
And then, so after dodging that, I look back at Farrell and I go, aggressive crystals!
So long.
And let's roll initiative.
Yeah! Ooh, nice.
Wow, I rolled one better.
Is it travel down?
If I can match your 12, and then you can go before me anyway.
Okay, so what is that?
Alright, Kajir. 9.
I rolled super low.
Chechenix.
10.
10. Arat.
12.
12. You missed 11. Zin. 7. Air Denessus.
20.
Hey. And Farrell. 9.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I did better.
Alright.
Magic or something.
So the golden armor is slow and stiff at first, but turns and starts walks straight towards Arat. And it takes out its axes and swings twice.
Oh, my AC is now 16 instead of 15.
Okay.
Because my
So,
dex went up.
actually, yeah, alright, right. So the axes are not glowing.
Oh.
It rolled a 17 on its first hit, and a 24 on its second hit.
Oh, that's gonna hit.
So the first hit is 8, and the second hit is 13.
I was forced to take care of it, but it was not pain in the ass.
Next time I'm going to make sure I puke on you.
7 hit points, guys.
Are you in
I'm a 7.
Alright, Air Denessus.
I'm going to disengage.
Oh, you're not-
I'm not even near me.
I just got mauled by 2 axes.
You would heal the leader.
I think for the sake of being whatever, you weren't right next to Arat.
Oh, okay.
You guys were
You still like the hero.
distant, like 5-10 feet away from each other.
Okay, I'm just going to cast True Strike. I'm going to point at the creature and say, "You're on my list now!"
Alright. Next up would be Rathalu.
It's very effective.
Okay, so he would be...
Use you.
Is there anybody else within a 5 foot...
Air Denessus is closest to you, and he's 10 feet away from you.
Okay, so I disengage, and I move back to... Yeah, I move back to Zin, and then I hold my action.
Okay.
I wish I could heal with my mace. Just
You could do an attack, disengage, and move.
That'd be fun.
I was so cool.
Did you like
maybe if he
those
moves
squeaky
closer, I
hammers?
can...
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how you
Just saying.
I could. I thought about it, but you know,
Uh,
the difference between 1d6 and 3.
Sure. Chechenix.
Yay! Okay. Why not the classic, huh? Oh, Eldritch, Hex is still happening.
Is it?
How far away is it now?
Because Hex
It's kind of far away from you.
Hex is an hour.
Okay. Sure. Why not?
Woo! And so it's going to be negative on that dex.
Hex that dex.
A hexadex, man.
Oh, jeez.
24?
24 hits?
Yeah.
This is Eldritch Blast.
Yes, it is.
And... Go ahead.
12.
12.
6 of which is the necrotic.
Yeah. Now, if it's like a large creature, is it still pushed back?
All it says is you can push back.
Yeah, it didn't say anything about the
Size of the creature.
Really?
Uh-huh.
So you can push something like gargantuan size back with
You
that?
could push back.
Apparently.
Can my cold person work on that?
10 feet.
Okay.
I will double check.
Wow.
But I'm pretty sure when I check just a second. Yeah, it's magic.
Alright, alright.
It's magic.
It's magic. Kajir.
I'm gonna whip out my elven bow and try to shoot
Yeah,
down a
can push the creature.
crystal.
Oh, shoot down a crystal? Okay.
Yeah.
Which one? The one on the left or the right?
The one on the east side, so left.
The east side. Yes.
Oh, 10 does not hit, does it?
10 hits?
Oh, yeah.
It's just a crystal sitting there.
Cool.
11 damage.
11 damage. Pierces straight through and shatters.
Nice.
That's what I did.
And good strength.
Shattered one for another.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Feral.
Okay. From what I know about these things, is there any way to turn them off? The stones.
Not without, like, shattering them. Not that you know of.
Okay.
At least, nobody's been able to successfully.
They have to be turned on something. They must be turned off at somebody's home.
Probably.
Did I see when Zin tried to attack it with a fire thing and it just absorbed the fire?
Yep.
Oh, those things. Wait, those are the stones?
Okay, so how far away is the closer one?
It's pretty close. It's about 20, 30 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to that and
Yeah. Yeah, seriously.
I still want to try to get it.
Go for it.
Throw a bag over it.
Do I have a bag? I don't have a bag.
Or someone could wrap it in his cloak.
Well, because I'm going to take out my dagger. Either way, I'm going to take out my dagger, and I'm going
If you wanna
to
see
try
Nico,
to pry it out of the
I
thing.
don't have anything
Okay.
on here
I
yet.
guess.
Give me a dexterity check.
You know what? Zen's seen worse. I'm
Has
a
she?
Dremora. I'm a Dremora.
You ain't seen nothing like him.
That's gross.
Just a plain, straight dexterity check.
Yeah.
Do I want to? No, I won't use it. 7.
7?
7.
No, you don't manage to. You scrape a little bit of the crystal with the blade, and some of the iron makes some great sounds. And in this process, you take 3 lightning damage,
Awesome.
and it is still
Hey, that's my lightning damage you're taking.
still in there.
Great.
Zin.
You back there with me? Did you hide behind?
I'm standing right next to you.
And you're looking pretty not okay.
I just got mauled by a
Looking pretty good.
Alright. Zen's gonna kind of get in between her and the remaining one. Which one is down? Which
The one to the east is down.
Alright, we're gonna get in
That's what's
between
dangerous.
one from west and this
Oh,
small
I see.
one. And we're gonna do Healing Word. We're gonna cast it at level 2, so she gets an extra. How much am I giving you? Extra? I think it's an extra 4. I just looked at it and then I forgot instantly. Sorry, man. It's just-
So what way it goes?
I'm over here trying to be like D&D time, D&D time. While I'm thinking about its policy and procedure. Yeah. Alright, so we're the 2 of these puppies plus.
Starting out.
Wow.
And,
Oh my god.
double ones.
4 hit points.
Yay! It's
6.
Yay!
Okay, no, don't touch me. Screw your dice.
I didn't tell you to use them.
Well, I
Yikes.
look better. So I'm going to use my action because I just saw that I had it to quaff the potion
Okay.
for another 2d4 plus 2. So, you know. That's 5, 7. Okay, so I'm not looking as bad after all of that.
Nice.
I'm pretty okay looking.
Took quite a beating from that guy.
Don't you pat me.
And after that happened, the glowing crystal started gaining glowiness and shoots out. I'm really good with adjectives today. Shoots out its lightning bolt right at Pharaoh and take 6 points of lightning damage.
Okay. I am looking very rough.
And the the suit of armor was looking at Arathalun and turns to Zin.
Oh, I'm just shooting her head, so let's do this.
And it walks over and takes 2 swings.
No.
16?
Yeah.
That makes it?
Yeah.
Where's your shield, man? And that also makes it.
I only had AC 15. I
Oh.
have a shield.
Yeah, then it counts.
16, 17.
I know.
16, 17.
No, that is with.
No, because the Orcish armor gives you... what did we say?
It was a 15 minimum, right?
I'm confused.
Pretty sure you have more AC.
You have more than me.
Orcish. 14 plus your dex.
Oh.
Plus 6. Yeah, then another 2 on top of that.
Shield, yes.
So you're 17.
17.
So it only makes...
Yeah!
Misses the first time, but it's 20 on the second. Not natural.
Jeez.
Not natural.
Thankfully.
Alright, cool.
So... what did I say? Plus 4... 9 points.
I think so.
Okay. Cool.
I think it's just 12 dice.
That's cool, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Erdonestus.
Okay. I'm going to look at the guy or the armor and be like, "Get away from her, you bitch!" And cast Scorching Ray.
Are you referring to
Nice.
me?
And because
or
of
her?
my
Are you referring to me or to her?
both.
Alright. From hers.
Hers.
Use
away
gets
from that,
away
you
from
bitch.
hers. Use bitches.
Because of True Strike last turn, I have advantage. That does not help though. Highest is a 12.
Wait, burning hands?
No,
The
it was,
Scorching Ray.
Ray.
Well, you do. It's 3 attacks,
3
right?
attacks.
Yeah.
It's 3 separate attacks.
Oh,
Yes.
so first one misses. Dude, and I have advantage on each one?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. 22 on the other one.
That hits.
Then 10, 14 on third.
Does not hit.
Nothing. Okay.
So it hits once.
Well, they at least get
Banish those die.
2 damage.
2 damage.
2 damage.
Put those away.
No, it's 2d6 per thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, per.
Only 2d6?
I have it written right here.
Okay.
No, these were only well before. That's
Yeah.
funky touch.
2d6. Cool.
All right, Arathalun.
Okie dokie. So it walked up to Zin, and I'm right next to Zin. So I walk to the side of her,
Yep.
and I am going to.
If he had used a spell
try to
slot
stab
at
it
level or higher.
With
Oh, wait.
my
Shadow Fade.
shadow phase.
Okay.
Oh!
What?
I wild magic rolled.
Oh.
It's happened! It's happening!
1 second, Arathalun.
Yep, I'm all good with waiting. Gotta see what happens.
Please, meteor!
No! Fireball! Right
TPK.
centered on him.
On
Do it.
Grant
We didn't
or the
even
armor?
get-
It's like the armor, man.
It's centered on the caster for that.
Including
For that particular wild magic.
You heard us.
Depends
That
what.
Okay.
means it
Good
will
to know.
slay you.
Oh, okay. Nothing else happens?
Good to know.
I cast
Arathalun.
Scorching Ray as
That
normal.
doesn't make me feel good.
Nothing happens.
Oh, okay.
Nothing yet.
22.
Nothing we know.
22 hits. So, right when you go to swing or stab, it turns to you, and a barrier seems to form around it, and you feel some resistance, but you pierce right through, and the barrier shatters, and you go straight into the armor.
Very nice.
Nice.
Okay, so
She's on
that's
6.
Yep. Wait. 21 damage
Nice.
for my stab. And then I am going to
Stab, stab.
use my dagger's ability and just pop right back behind Zin.
Right, okay, Arathalun.
That is a great.
Next is Chechenix.
Alright, the suit of armor. Still hanging out. She didn't kill it.
No.
So, Yeah, I mean, it's an armor, so I'm just gonna keep Eldritch Blasting it.
It's only been hit twice. Well, plus your little.
Yeah.
19?
19 hits.
Yeah, nice.
I'm doing much better this time than I was last time. I'm actually hitting stuff. 15, 6 necrotic of it.
15.
I like your warlock path with all that necrotic damage.
Yeah.
It's just like,
The hex, man.
yeah, the hex.
Oh,
Alright, Kajir.
Recklessly be a great weapon master.
Oh. Alright, go for it.
With a steel warhammer.
So -5?
Yes.
Okay, but plus 10 damage.
And so pretty much I only get
Plus
plus 10 on
10
my
damage?
rolls.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes?
No.
Aww.
Do you want
Highest
some
is a 14.
help with that?
Highest is a
Oh, wait,
14.
no, I thought that hit. You're hitting the armor, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm hitting armor, but
Okay.
so no, I'm sad.
It was.
I'm spinning
more,
in a
wasn't it?
circle.
Yeah, you do a whirlwind.
Okay.
Feral.
You look cool.
Yep.
But
Okay. I'm gonna chug my potion because I'm at 2 HP. So 2d4 plus 2. Yeah.
2d4 plus 2, yeah. Yeah, it's not the diluted, watered down
Yeah.
version.
This is my action, right?
This is your action, correct.
Okay. All right. So I'm now at 11 HP.
Okay.
And then yeah, I can try to get away, I guess, and it's probably going to hit me, but I'll try anyway
Yeah, you
because I can't attack it.
You could walk away and...
Yeah, I'm going to move back 30 feet.
Okay. Zin.
That thing hurts.
Yeah, I've watched.
Yeah,
Zinalia.
I'm done trying to save it.
I'm terrible at healing, so it sucks for you guys. Let's see.
I'm a daedra, not a medic.
I tried, okay? I don't know why his dice decided 1. Oh god, at least I had the 4 already, so you would have hit him on 2. Don't roll them. Okay. He's gonna get good stuff, and
No, I just rolled out some bad stuff. It's fine.
let's
One down.
Fine.
it's armor, like gold and okay.
Oh, zappy! Zap it!
We're just gonna zap it.
Hold on, we'll zap it with our zappy gun.
Pew pew.
Which is, I don't know my hand.
Where aliens have taken over his body.
Wow, Jesse pops and locks against his will. Let's do. Let's do guiding bolt at the suit of armor.
Okay.
So it's a ranged throw attack against the target. Do I use my spell check on this?
Yes.
Cool. Maybe I'll hit it.
Dice plus 6.
Oh, you better.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Take it a
Do
little
it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yeah! 18.
Yeah, 18.
18 just hits.
Nice.
18, and then we're gonna be casting this. Oh, let's cast it at level 2, so that's 5d6 radiant damage.
Nice.
I'm gonna hit him. 5.
I'm gonna hit him.
5, please. So,
Nice. 14.
14, 15, 16, 20.
20?
20 damage.
20 total? Nice.
For 20.
It staggers a little bit, but it's still going.
But it's stabbed.
That's okay, I can't heal, but I can hit.
Let's see
Not a
here.
complete failure player. Just halfway.
So the crystal starts glowing and vibrating and shoots out towards a rat.
Down.
And 20
Yeah,
Oh.
hit.
and 10 points of lightning damage.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
dude.
What is
Are you
wrong
standing?
with this?
Yeah, I got.
We're gonna need to
Okay, let me try again.
We need to rest.
Down.
Huh?
I'm almost 2/3 down on my health.
The big
I said you
metal armor thing takes another 2 swings at Zin.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, I'm waiting. What?
Dodge in.
Dodge, he says.
Takes its 2 axes and they start glowing.
Uh-oh.
And one swings, and you close your eyes, and you feel and you open just in time to see the other one coming right at your head, and you duck down.
Nice.
She dodged!
She did, see? She dodged. I remember proper instructions.
Or like he rolled.
Please, Azura! Please, Azura! Erdenessus.
Okay, I'm going to move. I'm going to try to see if I can move closer to the crystal.
Yep. Yeah, you can move right up to it.
I'm right up to it. I'm going to stand right there in front of it to try to body block it. And then I'm going to cast Scorching Ray on it again.
Just point blank. Or at the
armor.
At the armor.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Like, hey, I said, come hit me!
And True Strike is the next attack. It's not.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's over now.
Got it.
4 does not hit. 1 misses. 3 other misses.
Wait, you guiding bolt it though, right?
And
Or are you doing Scorching
10.
Ray or Guiding Bolt?
Scorching Ray.
Oh, you did the same one. I Guiding Bolt.
Yeah, so you should have advantage on your attack, because guiding bolt...
Guiding Bolt's the next attack?
Yes.
Okay.
Guiding Bolt?
I was guiding bolt.
Right,
Yes.
but Guiding
I'm Scorching
Bolt...
Ray.
And I believe you're right. I forgot.
Does Guiding Bolt help me or something?
Yes.
Guiding bolt gives the next attack before the
Yes,
first turn.
Advantage
I forgot
because
to
it is
say
glowing.
I am lame. Worst cleric ever.
Or best.
Yeah.
And the next attack roll made against the target before your next turn has advantage. So
Hey.
everybody's attack until her...
Because it's glitter.
Oh wait, no, the next,
Just the next one.
just the next one.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
the first
Fine.
Scorching Bolt.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just reroll on
Scorching
that
Ray.
one. This will be for advantage. And that is an 8.
Okay,
Using this one now.
that was 3, right?
Yeah, that was 3 now.
Okay,
So all the miss.
okay.
Wow.
Roll a d20 real quick.
Oh, yes.
yeah.
Magic! Nope, 16.
Okay. And you were just standing in front of the crystal, right? And then turned around and then Scorch Ray.
And turn around and...
Choose the future rolls.
There you go.
No, I can't use it for that.
Arathaloo.
No.
Oh, wait. Okay, you know what? I'm a go big or go home kind of gal.
Yeah, you are.
And home is not a place I can go right now, so...
Oh, too soon. Oh,
That was excellent.
oh, those poor Morrowindians.
She did. I did not good.
That's pretty badass.
I'm sad. Oh, shucks. 8.
No!
Oh,
You were so
11.
cool.
11 does not make it.
Okay, well then I just flip right back.
Flip, flip. All right. Next up is Kajir.
I'm going to continue whirlwinding and try to make my way over to the...
Do the same thing. Great Weapon Master, Reckless.
Because I can. Not because it's the good
I'm
thing.
gonna disengage you tonight if you don't.
19!
That hits. That hits. So you're plus 10 damage.
So I'm at plus
He's
plus 14 whatever I roll.
Right.
So that's 24.
Finish it.
Yeah.
I'm just swinging, and as I'm spinning around, I'm like chunking piece of it, and it just goes down, and then like
You're like a kitty weed whacker.
exactly.
That's adorable.
And yeah, so
And then as
you
it approaches the head, I just do the final gulf swing, and it just
Nice.
hits the ceiling, just bounces everywhere.
so you chip through, and as you do this, the corrosion spreads right around the gashes that you make into it, and it grows and grows, covering the entire body of armor. And you make one last pass with the flat of your blade, and you hit the helmet just as it reaches the corrosion reaches the head, and it goes flying through the opening, the room that you're in, and it hits the crystal, the remaining crystal, and shatters.
Well, not that
No, not more.
all the crystals.
Yeah, you didn't hear me say that.
And the rest of the armor falls down on the knees and just crumbles
Wait, did you get
down
20
into a
on that?
pile of thin,
okay.
broken shards of rusted metal.
I think we should take a short rest.
And then you got, and he's like, screw it.
Probably.
So from this opening, where you could see into this other room, it's a large room. There's an opening in the corner to the far end of the room. And in the center is 4 tiki torch crystals. And they're flanking this big metal cage. It's about almost 10 feet in diameter. And it's down on top of this large pedestal. And there's a chain on top of the metal cage that's on this clasp grabbing top of this the cage. And it goes all the way up to the ceiling on this hole in the wall.
So Arath turns and looks at Eridanessus, and she points to the room and she goes, so if you want to go stand in there for a little while, the rest of us are going to take a short rest, and we'll join you shortly.
Marvelous! I charge into the room.
And we're also going to take a short rest. So we'll be right back.
Next time.
No, there's too much to do.
Yeah.
We'll be back in 10 minutes. So, yeah, be right back. Welcome back, everybody! Woo! We went. Some of us ran over to Cold Stone to try and get some ice cream, but their line was long, and they only had 2 people working those 4 rows.
Yeah. No AC either.
No AC.
It's like 80 degrees out right now.
It broke. They haven't had AC all day.
That sucks.
What time?
Yeah.
Or no, what temperature? Like
94 still.
It's 90 something outside still.
Yeah.
It's dark outside, and it's still like 94 degrees.
Yeah,
It's
it's
nuts.
been ridiculous.
And I fixed our thermostat, so it's going to be
Thank you.
cooler. It was set to 80. So when it came on, that's when the temperature went above 80.
Wow.
No wonder I was
Yeah.
coming up.
And so you guys now have milkshakes. Some of you have milkshakes. Some of you have apples and tea.
Apples or pears.
It looked like a Mrs. Butterworth.
Oh, it does.
Alright, so everyone did a short rest. They had a quick nip.
Or do we?
Oh, which means I got all my magic attack.
Oh, you ran into the room. Alright.
I want to get zapped.
You got it.
I'm me! I am a master of lightning and the elements!
Here's something, that's for sure.
Okay, so here's what happens.
Okay.
2 of them, the ones on either side, they shoot you.
Oh god.
And one shoots you for 1 point, and the other shoots you for 2 points.
Nice. So I get
We add Constitution.
rounded. Does the 1 point round down? So I get only 1 point of damage?
1 point.
1 point in magic, or one point in magic.
1 point of magicka, and then so you get 2 magic points essentially.
Sweet.
The one that's on the far side, it shoots the crystal that's right in front of you,
Oh, okay.
and it explodes. It shatters.
We're really good at, not
So
destroying.
I'd say you have 3 seconds to do something. You just 3 more hits. They all miss. The one on the far side, it gets hit with one of the shards that it.
Oh my god.
And the lightning shoots at the shard, and it ricochets and hits one of the other ones and explodes. I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 7.
Two things.
So all of you are just like chilling.
Lost his mind.
I keep in the room, I just see crystals exploding.
And he's doing like the whole Sorcerer's Apprentice thing. His robes are like flopping over his hands as he's doing it, and he's like pulling the rose back, and he's doing another thing.
A party leader. I have serious suggestion. He shouldn't be party leader ever. He's alone
Alright.
and defeating everything. You should send him first into every battle.
All with this
I was checking your wild magic thing.
Okay. If I get
It
hit.
passed.
Oh, okay.
2 more shoot at you. 1 hits
Alright.
for 6.
6. Okay, so I'll take 1 point of damage.
And then 3 magic.
3 magic hit.
Oh, yes!
Oh my god.
Another one?
Another 1. When it last shot out, it completely missed you, and it seemed to wobble itself loose, and it shoots again, and it knocks itself down, and it lands on the floor, shattering. The other one, 14.
14 hits.
Okay, that one. Sorry,
Do you have
15.
mage armor on or not?
No, I don't have it on. Maybe you didn't get to turn it on while I was here.
5 points. 2 magical points back.
We should just have him walk.
He's not healing.
It explodes.
Complete.
I walk back outside. Don't worry, everyone!
I have taken their power and made it my own.
Okay, so we're done resting. Everybody's good, right?
Stop! I just see him getting electric.
And then meanwhile, all this is happening, the crystals, like light bulbs, just
I am genuinely concerned for
Watching class.
concerned and a little impressed.
I slap him on the back and I go, well done.
All in a day's work of, for someone of the Tamriel, of course.
Of course. Because they're all mad.
And as you're walking back to the other, ooh, that does not sound good. Let's close OBS. We'll be right back.
After these messages.
Stop screaming. Okay, where were we?
I was just coming out of the room proclaiming how amazing I was.
Right, so you're coming out of the room, and on the wall next to the opening that goes into the next room, you see a lever.
Oh, okay. Oh! And there's a lever in here if anybody would like to pull it.
Go ahead and pull it.
No, I do better against magical energies. You can go ahead and continue walking out.
I will go over and pull it then.
Alright, you give it a good tug, and you hear some mechanisms in the ceiling, and the chain starts rising up, and the cage raises with the chain, and you can see this large glowing crystal, bigger than the dark Welkin stones, and this is like a yellowish glowing tone. It's very large. It's about 2 feet tall.
And I would recognize this. Maybe.
Roll a history check. See if you know what this is.
You should grab that.
Oh, yes, actually. It's quite interesting. I am obviously, given my pedigree, I'm the
What did you
most
roll?
qualified person to carry it.
I put 9 total.
9. This is probably what Vondien's looking for.
I walk up to it and I try to touch it. Does it try to zap me?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
You feel this energy emanating from this.
I pick it up and I'm like, this is even more power than any of the crystals that we've come across so far. This has to be what I think that's what we're looking for.
It's the only
Anything
thing
else
in
in the
here
room?
that's large and
I put it away.
Okay.
Alright, well, I guess let's be off.
fall over.
Ah!
Elsewhere in this room, you see this giant metal. It almost looks like a coffin, but it's only about
I open it.
it's only about 3 feet wide, or 3 feet 3 feet wide by a foot. Give me a for what?
Opening it. You hurt me. You wound me deeply in ways I did not know I could be wounded by mortals.
Oh.
So what are those? Pharaoh? What are these stones called?
Do I know what they're called?
They're welcome stone.
They're just walking stones.
Marvel. Isn't that what he wants, though?
Yeah.
He wants the big one, I think.
Zin doesn't.
He just wanted, because, what did he say? He wanted the big one. He said we can have everything else, right?
Oh, okay. Alright, is there anything else? Party
I
leader?
think we are ready.
There's no like inscriptions or anything else like that on the walls, are there? Okay, cool.
Yes, we should probably be off.
Yep, I'm done.
And that's all that was in that chest.
There was 3 of them, right?
2.
2? Okay.
Oh, I thought there were 3.
I thought there was 3 also.
No.
You guys. I thought there were
Saying.
6.
I'm just
Genuinely
saying.
thought I heard
I thought it. Yeah.
So
Pretty sure.
We'll check it on the replay.
let's go back to the tower then, shall we?
Okay.
All right, so you you continue. This room has another pathway.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, then we go.
So you continue, and it's a hallway that goes to the left.
Think of all the riches we can find. He said we can have everything else.
I know.
At the end of this is a big stone slab in the way, and then there's a square block in the wall, and it has a little rim around it, and in the center of the square is a glowing turquoise stone.
Oh.
So, you know that dagger?
You push it?
Yes.
Alright, Kajir pushes it, and it
Don't wait! Oh god.
recedes into the wall, and the stone slab raises up.
He does so well with
And
doors.
beyond, behind this door is a very familiar room with 4 levers, one in each corner,
Ah, another one.
and there are 4 lit
You
torches
said a familiar
on one wall.
Is this the same room?
Yes.
Wait, is it the same room? Oh.
Do we recognize it?
So
Yep,
we moved
it's
all
the
the way
same
back.
Alright, let's go back. Shortcut, bye.
Yep. Now we continue to go. The shortcut.
Man, I was
Okay.
hoping there was more.
So you
I'm going to have serious words with Vondien.
you retrace your steps.
Lots of treasure.
You retrace your steps
Retrace.
up the corridor, up the stairs, through the hole, and into the moist tunnel, siege tunnel. And you climb up the ladder, and just outside the tower is Vondien,
He's just waiting for us.
waiting eagerly.
Why are you looking? Okay.
So, Vondien,
Ah, yes, glad you made it through.
we found your welcome stone.
Excellent, excellent.
We also found that there was a complete dearth of materials to sell.
A complete what?
Dearth. There's nothing there. We found 2
Why should there be?
other... You said that
You
there
said
were
we could
riches.
keep the rest.
And did you?
You said that there were riches.
There could be.
I don't know, Vondien. You know, you gotta try to sweeten the deal somehow.
Were there riches last time?
I could just go back to
Is
my
that what it is?
Fine, fine, fine.
No.
He reaches in his pouch
Oh.
and has a little pouch, and he hands it out. Is this enough for you?
I grab it and I
Leader, what's in it?
There's some coins in there.
I look inside to see.
Is it
roughly
10
how
septims?
Roughly 100.
Give.
That is. That will do. Thank
Give
you.
Giselle.
I appreciate
And
it. And then I hand
the
it
stone?
Aaron, Anessus.
Oh, yes, this is what you need. Hold on, I have it here somewhere.
Wait, money, please.
It's this big.
It's around here somewhere.
Magical
Zin-
These
inventory.
rooms are very big, you
Zin
know.
reaches over and
Give it over.
pulls it out.
Ah, excellent, excellent. Thank you so much for doing this.
Hopefully
Gives us
we
another
won't need it, right?
I hand him.
Hopefully.
I hand Eridanessus the other welcome stone.
Oh, thank you, my dear. Thank you.
Show us some more
Russian septums.
You said you would show
Oh,
us
yes, here you go.
something.
Yes,
Can I give you
but first
9
we must
seconds
make our
to
way to the Imperial City.
Don't spend
really?
it all at once, dearie.
Where's that?
The Imperial City is due east of here.
Well, which Imperial City?
Oh man, he's going fast. Sorry, there's this guy like just sprinting
The-
around.
The Imperial City?
The Imperial City. There's only one.
Well, many cities are imperial.
The Imperial City, yes.
Well,
I assume
no
this is-
reason to tarry.
Right,
Well,
well,
home, isn't it?
the The wagon is parked
Something like-
at the base of the city, so let us be off.
I can rest in the wagon, right?
Absolutely.
Cool, I won't more magic. Alright. So I failed my healings.
Is there anything any of you want to do in Kvatch before you head out?
It's a
Can I
ruined,
buy stuff? Oh wait, no.
it's a ruined
That's the ruined
town.
town. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, so you walk through the city, and the tower is completely cleaned up. All the stones are now. There's each of those piles that they had. There's now a pile in front of each ruined building.
Oh wow.
And Torolf and Duma and some of the other people are already working on. They're each working on one building, and they work on that for a little bit, and
Nice.
move on to the next one.
Damn.
And as you walk by, you see Darima bringing jugs of water and cups over to the workers, and she waves over to you.
Remus?
Darima.
Okay. I just, as we're walking past, I kind of hail her. I go,
So we'll be headed to the Imperial City now. Is there anything you might need for Kvatch?
any...
What we need is some hands. If you do find anybody that, any builders who might be willing to come by and lend a hand, would be most appreciated.
Right, I'll see what I can do.
Safe travels.
Sorry about your city.
Farewell.
You say it like it's your fault.
No, I'm just sympathizing with her.
Not like directly, personally her fault, but
Where were you when you were...
Was she in Kvatch? Because that would be really
like I didn't personally kill any Native Americans, but I feel very ashamed.
Yeah.
All right, so
Into the wagon, please. Thank you.
you gather into the wagon and head down the road towards the Imperial City. You make it there by nightfall, and as you get out, you're overwhelmed, you especially,
Oh, dear.
and some of the others who haven't been or seen the Imperial City. You've probably read about it.
I've kind of skirted through Cyrodiil on my way back to Gardenfell.
Okay. Yeah, you've heard tales of the Gold Tower, the White Gold Tower, but to have it there right in front of you, it's, I don't know what they say, like 300 feet, 500 feet in the air, this spire, this white spire, is piercing the air. And it's surrounded by the city, this very circular city. And there's also other parts outside of it, various corners. There's one that's like a semicircle, and docks come out of it, and some shanty structures built on these docks. And another one, there's a tall tower. Another circle section there is very fortified, thick-walled building. And yeah, so you roll up to the gates, and you're rolling them from the west, which is the Talos district. And Chechenix would know that this is where the more wealthy individuals tend to reside. Inside, so the wall, that's just the entire circumference of the city. There's gates and multiple guards at the front gates. And when you go inside, the roads are just perfection. They're flawless. They're white, polished stonework. They're very similar to the stonework that you saw in the ruins below Kvatch. Very similar architecture and native stones. And the buildings are 2 to 3 stories tall, and the roads curve around in these long streets. And in the center of these crossroads is it's like a roundabout, and in the center is this tree growing out. And there are very few people walking around. Of the people who are walking around here are dressed in very fancy, rich, extravagant robes.
And we're still in the wagon, yeah?
Yes. Yeah, so you're rolling in through the wagon. He circumvents the roundabout about the half circle and stops, and a boy runs up to the horse and grabs the reins and helps Vondien down, and the boy jumps up on the wagon and takes it around back outside.
We got out first, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Where are we going now? Where am I?
Just trust the boy.
And Vondien turns to all you and says, "Welcome to the Imperial City. We have some amenities prepared for you. There is a tavern not too far from here, but we won't be staying in the Talos Plaza. We'll be heading up to the Elven Gardens."
How late is it? Have businesses closed?
Yeah, it's like 9, 10 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, definitely not that time.
Is it an inn
He's
or
been
a
snoring in the
tavern? Very important distinction.
It's a tavern with rooms. I know you want to get your dancing in.
It just looks like I could turn a profit here, and that's an exciting prospect.
You might find the people here have some discerning tastes.
Oh.
Honey, I appeal to all races.
So, you're free to roam about the city if you'd like. The market district is about 12 to 2 o'clock. And the place we're staying in is called the King and Queen Tavern, and it's about 11 o'clock.
Alrighty. Let's go over to the King and Queen Tavern, I think, yes?
Yes, I'm very
If you're
tired.
stuck
I
on
need
it,
my
I can
tea.
show you the way.
Right, you came from here. What is it like being home?
What gave it away?
Well, you're Imperial, and you just said, I'll lead the way.
Oh, rat. Yeah, your cunning never ceases to astound me.
I don't like
And Chechenix is just going to start walking to the King and Queen Tavern.
So you start walking towards through the Talos Plaza district.
I'm keeping an eye out for people
I say, people seem very tense.
extra staring at us or her.
Okay. So you do start walking through the Talos district, and right at the wall that separates the Talos district from the Elven Gardens, in that little throughway, there's a person sitting down. You could smell, it doesn't smell very good at all, and his clothes are a bit worn, not wearing any shoes, and his hands and feet are just really dirty. And as you pass by, you don't really pay him any attention unless you do. But you hear him say, "Nix?"
Do I hear him say that?
Everyone does.
Oh my god.
I whip out my great sword and like
I go,
No, please. Nix, is that you? And this looks to be someone familiar.
Uh-oh.
This is your dad.
Oh, kill him.
My dad, you said?
Huh?
You said my dad?
You didn't tell me you were a beggar!
Nix, honey, is that you?
Father?
And he stands up and he gives you the biggest, warmest hug.
Like, back away. Like,
Oh. I relax a little bit.
Where'd you go? What happened to you?
Don't worry, it's a reunion.
I've been gone, unable to come back. What happened to you?
It's strange. We were robbed. All of our things were gone. Our home was set fire. We didn't know what happened to you.
Set fire?
It's just out of nowhere. Nobody could figure out how it happened, and I tried asking for a loan from the noble houses, but they kicked me out. They kicked our family out. We had nowhere to go.
And a note.
Just like that. Where's Mother?
She's at home. She's our new home.
She's a box.
She's what? She's in a box.
Wood crates, right behind the wall.
She's at the waterfront.
Waterfront.
That's where the docks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where have you been? We've been worried. We thought you died. We thought you died in the fire.
I nearly did.
You were in Morrowind.
Yes.
Yes, your daughter is a very courageous young woman. She has been helping our party save the world.
Where'd you go to Morrowind?
To save the world. Not to scare me.
Next reads I reach over and I cover his mouth.
It wasn't entirely my choice.
I understand.
I ended up there after a few misadventures. And then I was stuck there for a time until I met the rest of these people. How long?
Oh, I see. Well,
Extend my hand, a raccoon at your service.
and he grabs it with both hands. And thank you so much for looking after my Nix. My name is Telren Heroni.
Oh my word. How do you spell that?
Well, it's Telren.
And that last name that you mentioned?
It's Herone.
Oh, wonderful.
Or is it Herone?
Harone.
Is it Herone?
Sounds like
Oh,
Harone.
Herone. Sorry.
Jerome.
Telren Herone.
It is a pleasure.
And you are
Check your pockets, Father.
nice.
I even have pockets. About that.
Do you have pockets?
What's left of them?
You know, your little daughter's a spitfire, I'll tell you that.
Yes, she is.
I've
I've missed you so much.
We introduce the rest of this party.
Your mother and I she would be so glad to see you.
Oh, we should definitely go see your mother.
I do want to see Mother. I'm glad to see you at the very least alive, though not like this. Has it been terribly hard since I've been gone?
It hasn't been easy. I couldn't get my job back.
Why?
The noble
Because of the
house
houses?
outcasted us. They ostracized our family.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Because our home burned down.
I cover your mouth again.
Ours, and as well as the Orthilius family.
Unfortunate. But no, I agree. Instead of standing around in the middle of the street, let's go home.
I'll take you to Mother.
With all of us, or do you want us to give you space?
All of us, of course.
Actually, the King and Queen Tavern's not far from here. I imagine.
I'd get lost.
Oh, you would not.
Oh, I
She's really down.
You're trying to make me a map on the way.
That's
It's
such
too
a
far.
way with people.
You didn't give him a tour of your family's house.
Yeah.
You pointedly avoided me being there.
What little of mortal interactions
After I
Sin
wandered you around
understands,
for a while.
Sin thinks you should have space.
Thank you, Zin. Kajir, however, You can come with me.
Well, I need my evening tea. So where is the queen and
Yes.
king and queen?
If you just follow straight down this way, you will see a large tavern sign.
How many rooms do they have?
Well, I don't know. I've not been
More
in
than 2?
Many.
many.
Very many.
More than 2?
2 rooms.
3.
Yeah.
There's many rooms, but you can only
Very
afford
nice
2.
meeting you. Tell Rome that I will meet you again tomorrow, most likely.
It's a pleasure meeting all of you.
Sim stares awkwardly and goes,
Tell us. Just tell your daughter if there's anything we can do to possibly get you reinstated with the lords. I think that
Oh, I couldn't ask that of you.
she has money.
Nix,
Do what? I didn't hear you.
get them reinstated.
Nix, I couldn't ask this of your friends. I just met them and
We got him reinstated.
That was hard enough. I mean, if he can do it, anyone can do it. I hate him.
We're good at this. We're very good at this.
It's certainly something to discuss.
yes, well, one step at a time, I suppose. Shall we?
Yes.
And so as you're parting, he looks up at Kajir. And who is this? Is this your
Yes.
partner?
Kajir, this is my father.
We're gonna own to be dad.
And father, this is Kajir. He's actually the first one I came across, and he's been my protector for a while.
I see. Well, thank you for looking after my Nix.
And I just give him a nod and a slight flex.
So the 4 of you make your way to the King and Queen Tavern, and it's bumping in there. There's a there's a whole band, and they're jamming away, and they have 3 dancers in there
Oh, competition.
doing their thing.
Time to outshine.
Do your fire.
They're dancing really well.
So
I told you, discerning taste.
Man, so that I could get them to play real good and get advantage on my performance.
Hey, Raph.
Their performance wouldn't affect your performance necessarily.
What? If I have really good backup music, it's a performance.
Yeah, but it's not changing your ability to like move around.
Hey, Raph.
It would make the overall show look really good. I would say it wouldn't be at advantage. You would give like a bonus
Okay.
if they played it well.
I might have to sabotage the other girls first. We'll
Wow.
see then.
Hey, Raph. How would you like to do your dancing on the ceiling?
Wait, what?
I know what he's thinking.
Poorly. I'd like for them to at least be able to see my face as well as everything else.
You could dance on the wall.
Can I just float?
Can't do that one.
Oh, I know. No? Does anybody?
It rhymes with Snyder. Snyder Vine.
You have levitate?
Actually, I don't have enough sorcery points to keep levitate, so sorry.
Okay. Something. I'll keep that in mind. So,
Do you want to glow?
I want to go up to the girls and see how they're performing.
They're performing exceptionally well.
What are they wearing?
Better clothes than you have.
You're wrong.
They're wearing long dresses,
It's the Imperial City, man.
short,
Fashion
what do you call it, halter top or whatever, crop
What
top.
the fucking fancy?
Very elaborately decorated with ribbons, and the ribbons are all flowing around. The same ribbons are in their hair, and as they're dancing around, the ribbons are elegantly flowing around them,
No.
and they're all dancing in perfect unison.
What else is around them on the stage?
Perfectly.
They're on a wooden plank stage. There isn't anything on the stage with them. Behind the stage is the band, and they're off the platform. So the platform is about I'd say 20 feet wide and 10 feet deep. And so the three of them are dancing on this platform, and then the band is just behind them.
So line candles?
Candles? There's not any candles on the stage. There's lanterns all around the tavern, and then there's chandeliers all around.
Chandeliers. What's above the stage? What is illuminating the stage?
There's a chandelier.
You're gonna swing from the chandelier. Chandelier.
Strange ears.
Just need them to stop doing so well.
Stop doing so well. Told you, man.
Reese.
Okay, if I'm able to combine,
Reese the stage.
this is what I'm thinking about doing. Oh wait, I think that might work.
Sorry. Could be bad.
If I get in front of them, can I put some fog as background?
Totally obscure them.
Totally obscure them.
Yeah?
An interesting
Fog
tactic.
machine.
But everybody's gonna see you casting the spell.
Then it looks super cool.
The only thing I think you could do slyly is the mage hand, right? Sneakily.
Yeah, I can.
You could trip them. Grab them by the foot while they're dancing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but it has to beat everybody's perception, so I was gonna go for something a little bit more subtle.
Like casting a thing of fog.
Super subtle that.
Shucks. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to, because the chandelier would have multiple candles, correct? I'm just going to knock one of the candles out of there and hopefully hit a girl.
Okay. So go ahead and roll a sleight of hand as you reach out and flick it.
Yay. 14 plus 9.
So 23.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you're kind of dancing with the music, and nobody notices, and one of the candle falls and hits the stage in between two of the girls, and they both like yelp and they jump out of the way, and the middle girl bumps into one of the other ones, and she tumbles off the stage.
Oh my god!
Oh my.
And
Oh my. Did you see that?
the middle one who bumped off the other girl, she, no, are you okay? And she reaches down. She's like, no, it's my ankle. And she helps her up, and she's bouncing on one leg or on one foot.
You are the worst.
I rush over and I go,
Don't worry.
you need a healer. I have a friend that can fix that up in an instant.
Oh my god.
Thank you very much.
Well, centered in my terrifying face.
Damn.
Here I go. I'm ready.
I point her to Nick and I go,
The band quiets down. And,
don't you worry about the show. I'm an okay dancer, not as well as you three, but I think I can keep them entertained for a while.
okay.
And I
The band stops, and then they're confused.
and I walk up to one of the band guys and I throw like 15 seconds at him,
Okay.
and I go, you play your fucking best.
And they shrug, and they start continuing the previous song.
Okay.
Let's roll a performance check. Actually, I'm going to roll a performance check for them. Okay.
Yes.
17.
17 plus 2. So you're at 19.
It's not bad.
It's not. It's really good, but it's not as good as what they were. Performing.
Bring out the fire.
You're keeping the crowd's energy.
Okay, I'm dancing.
I'll say,
I want to
focus
crank
your
it up a
dialogue.
bit. I'm gonna bring out my fire because I didn't go on stage.
Okay. Well, as you're dancing,
Yes.
we cut back to Telrin and Nyx and Kajir walking through the city, and he's just asking you what all the adventures you've been up to and all the places you've been and everything. Do you tell him everything, or what do you tell him?
I tell him that I was actually kidnapped. I didn't leave, like people took me, and I tell him that I was stuck in Morrowind. I was stuck in Morrowind for a time, and I was finally able to leave only recently. So
I'm gonna go ahead and do a deception check on the kidnapper.
yeah,
He's not gonna insight it because it's his daughter. He has no reason to disbelieve her.
now here's my question. Because I'm dishonest, I get an extra +2 to persuasion normally, but I get -4 if people know me.
Oh, he knows.
He hasn't seen me a bit though.
He knows. He knows.
No! No, it's gonna be good.
11.
I rolled an 11.
He's gonna roll against
He's
me.
confused that you got kidnapped. He doesn't not believe you, but he's just something doesn't add up.
Okay.
But he doesn't question it.
Okay.
You notice by the expression on his face that something didn't really sink in, but he lets you continue.
Okay. Yeah. And actually, we had a little bit of a misadventure, but now we are repaying a friend who came to rescue us and sorting out some things for him, and it led me here.
So, were you in Morrowind when the rock fell?
I was in the rock for a time, actually.
I beg your pardon, what?
the rock itself, it's where they house their ministry.
Yes, I know, and you were in the Ministry of Truth.
Yes.
As in, arrested?
I'm gonna broken this a little bit.
I mean, I know what the Ministry
It's
of
more
Truth...
like my friends were arrested and I was with them.
Deception.
Okay, jeez. Only respect Fox.
There we go.
Wrong time.
So,
Unfortunately.
22.
Yay!
I see, and you're still traveling with these friends that get you into trouble.
It's really only a wrath who you met that tends to cause the trouble.
I see.
You hear nothing.
He rolled a 20 on that, too.
Oh, you barely.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yes, it has been rough, but with this group I have found more success as far as staying out of trouble and being able to make my own way. It's better with them than without them.
Yes, and I suppose it's better with them than here with us.
Yeah. Oh.
So now that everybody's gone, are we still walking or are we there now?
Yeah, oh yeah. So yeah, you walk down through a couple more districts, and you get to the lighthouse. And at the other end of the lighthouse is a bridge leading to the docks. And he goes through the wall and into this tiny shack. There's one faint light glowing from one of the windows, and as he's opening it, he says, "Liddy, you wouldn't believe who I ran into tonight." And he opens the door further, and you see your mother in the corner. Looks like she's darning some kind of clothing, and her face just lights up, and she throws her knitting away and immediately runs up to you and gives you a hug and kisses you on the cheek.
I give her a very tight hug, like, desperately. Really, really tight. And,
Nix, where have you been?
it's a long story, Mother, but I'm glad to see you.
Well, I'm glad to see you too. She's just absolutely sobbing.
You're really...
Uncontrollable.
I'm gonna step back and look at her. You're really happy to see me?
I am.
And then I give her another hug. I thought you would be angry with me.
I can't. I couldn't ever be angry with you.
It's just D&D, that's what it's all about.
I know things aren't the way they were when you left.
No, they're not. I'm so sorry. You guys, you both are living like this.
And where have you been exactly? And,
Well?
yeah, Telrin and you, like, fill her in on everything. And, she seems to be avoiding this one question she wants to ask you. She keeps stopping herself. And she says, Are you hungry? Are you thirsty? Kajir, we don't have a lot, but please, feel free to stay here for the night.
It's up to you.
Oh, of course we're going to stay here. Okay. But we can actually go into town and we can bring food. We can buy some food.
They look at each other, and your mom is. We don't worry about us. We have some food here.
It is the least I can do. Julie, please go out to the market and just buy as much food as you can. I give him our stuff to pack.
Okay.
Oh, and then I think about it a second, and I take the stuff back, and I
He
give
does.
him.
He's a Khajiit.
I don't know, are you dead
You give him an
now?
allowance.
Actually, he's quite the merchant himself.
He's a
Oh,
Khajiit.
I can tell.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so yeah, I give him our bag of 122 septims.
Okay. So he heads out.
Go get food.
And your mom, like, your mother watches him leave, and as the door closes, she looks down at the floor, and she's just trying to work up asking you this question. So she's kind of just staring off into his distance, and just, it's on the tip of her tongue. And your father is going around the cupboards just looking for something, and just asking you questions about your adventures, and asking you what Morrowind was like, and what it was like riding a Silt Strider.
That was fun. Actually, we did it a few times.
And he says, she was in the Ministry of Truth, you know, and your mom shakes out. You were, what?
Only for just the shortest time.
Which time?
Recently.
Before it crashed.
In fact, just before it crashed.
What were you doing? Were you arrested? And Telrin says, no, she wasn't arrested. Well, she was arrested, but she said it was from one of her friends.
It was more...
What friends get you arrested in the Ministry
and I
of
was
Truth?
with them. I mean, I'm here now. That's what matters. And despite the circumstances, I am happy to see you both. I wish I knew that this is what you came to when I left.
And your mother looks up at you with very diplomatic eyes and trying to be stern, but also nice. Chechenix, what happened? Why are we here?
I don't know.
And Telrin, your father, turns as if he doesn't know.
Why would
And he says, Litrix, what are you talking about? And she doesn't take her eyes off you. Tell me, what happened?
I don't take my eyes off her either, and I ask her, why would I know?
She says, Chechenix, I know you. And I know when you're hiding things.
There's simply... The only thing I am hiding are more details about my adventure that I think would frighten you to know. But they're unimportant.
Her voice turns a little more stern. Try me. And Telren says, Liddy, now calm down. And she just holds her hand up. Your daughter is about to tell us something.
I mean, I've nearly been killed several times on the adventures. But I'm here now, which is what we should be focused on and celebrating. And, in fact, we haven't had a chance to tell you, but now that I'm back, and I know this is how our family is living, perhaps there is something I and the people I'm traveling with can do about it.
And your father's like, see, she's come back and she's going to help us, Liddy.
We can fix what's happened.
She sighs and looks around the room. It is good to see.
It's good to see you too.
Maybe we can talk more in the morning?
If you'd like. Of course. Of course we can talk more in the morning.
And so they, you talk, they ask you more questions, you catch up with them, what they've been up to, and they fill you in on your betrothed, your former betrothed.
They fill me in on that?
What's that?
They fill me in on that? Okay.
Or just how I mean, the two families were friends with each other, and they fill you in on what they're putting up with as well.
Are they in the same circumstance as my family?
Yes. They tell you that they're just a couple shacks down.
Hey, guess what? Now you're neighbors.
They don't know I'm here, do they?
No, I don't believe so. Not unless you ran into them.
No, just that in fact, we'd just gotten to the city when I saw Father. He saw me.
I'm sure Galgus would love to say hi.
Maybe another time?
Well, not now, of course.
Yes. Now I would like to spend time with my family, whom
Yes.
I've missed.
Yes. And so they catch up. They wait for Kajir to come back. What all do you bring? How much money do you spend?
Scuba. I'm kidding.
Wait, make a question.
Oh god.
No. I just buy like I just buy like a lot of like dried foods that won't spoil easily.
Okay.
Like about 10 septums worth.
A giant turtle.
Okay.
10 septums? You spend 10 septums
lot
on
in
my
terms of
destitute family.
Food.
It's a couple rolls and some cured meat.
I'm not gonna spend it all though.
On my destitute family I'm trying to get in the good graces of.
You're not gonna feed him.
I want this conversation to happen. Like, Kajir comes in with this food, and you pull him aside outside,
Yeah.
and you're having this conversation. Go.
Go.
If I bought more food, where would they even put it?
In their stomachs, they're obviously starving, Kajir.
This is 1 week's worth of food alone.
No, it isn't.
Well, how much? It is about 10.
10 septums
Yeah.
between the two of them. If they ration it how they have been rationing their food, probably 4 days, 5 days.
Okay.
I gave you a bag
But it's
of
like
septums.
meager rations.
Yeah, like a beer is 2
Go to the
cents.
market.
Huh?
A beer is 2 cents.
The market is closed at this time.
All right. Well, then this will do for tonight. But
We're starving.
In the morning, please. I would appreciate it if you went and got as much, just a great deal of food to help me.
Okay.
I need to get along with my family that I haven't seen in a while.
Very well.
Thank you.
Alright, so that's where we'll wrap up tonight.
Oh, but wait, I have a plan.
Alright, go
She
for
wants
it.
to continue.
Okay, so what I do while I'm dancing, I kind of, I'm gesturing, stuff like that, right? I wave my hands, and that's when I create the ball of fog a little ways behind me, that it won't engulf me.
So where the band is?
Is the band behind me?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, well then I don't do that, but I have another plan. I start using my fire, right?
Yeah.
Grab, some stuff, battlement, and then.
So this is a different performance.
Okay.
Let's do another check.
Did not expect that also.
See?
What does
Yes?
my mother know?
Ooh.
I was under the impression
It's
they
not
didn't
gonna go so well in the beginning,
come back after that.
But
it's gonna get 15.
Yeah.
But
Once the
then
top comes off.
You say 15?
just say the top coming on.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not horrible, but
I'm right next to you.
this is a risk.
Oh, yes, it
No
is.
risk, no reward.
It really
Yeah.
frightens
Go big or go home, and you can't go home.
into it. And again, I can't go home.
Can't go home.
So while I'm do flame eating and stuff like that, I make a gesture behind me and I minor image a very sexily posed
Backup dancer?
flame astronaut.
What?
Very
Okay.
sexy.
And that's like my backdrop as I'm performing.
my gosh. Wow.
So, you start hearing the crowd chanting, Arath the Flame, Arath the Flame.
Dang. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Well, that surprised the hell out of me.
Yeah,
I did
And
not expect
over
to
the
see
course
my
of the night,
mother.
you get about 30 septims and tips.
Wow.
This is a very more wealthy crowd than you're used
Not
to.
bad.
Wow.
I bow out
I
and,
certainly don't expect my
I
mother to
give about 5 seconds to the bar.
be suspicious of me.
And,
And after you're set, you go up to the bar and you get offered a couple drinks.
Oh.
I totally take it on.
The bartender keeps handing you drinks, saying, "This is for the flame."
Oh.
Any of the skooma?
Oh. All right.
Don't do
Well,
drugs, kids.
after tonight, we have 2 sessions left until the end.
I don't like hearing that.
I know. So yeah, thanks for joining us. Thanks, Kyle, our producer. for playing all the
Yay.
stuff.
Thanks, Kyle.
And
Love you 7 much.
we'll be back next Saturday or next Monday. I always feel like I forget mentioning something.
All of our Adventures League, come on down!
Yeah, so we have Adventures League now on Tuesdays and Thursdays because Thursdays was getting a little too cray-cray. So Adventures League Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 o'clock. Magic the Gathering Fridays at 6 o'clock. So anyway, all right. Thanks for tuning in. Next Monday, 7 o'clock. We'll be here, hopefully on time.
I'll try to figure out what to say to my mom.
And yeah, good night, guys.
Thanks, guys.
See ya.